All right, y'all, we are live again. It's another beautiful day here in Azeroth. And I'm not telling you guys no lies, just look right around, would you? Just look at it. The sun is nice and high and the sky's not as high as it could be. It's about 2/3 of the way. Y'all know about noon o'clock it gets up to about right there or so. Yeah, that's just one way you can kind of tell the time. I do that in Minecraft a little bit. You know, it's just a tidbit, y'all. We used to have them sundial things, and that's what people used to use. But oh my God, thank the Lord we have watches these days. I'm telling you what, Dave. I don't like going outside. I don't know about y'all. I'm not a vampire though. You know, don't go thinking that. I just... I'm a modern person, y'all. That's all it is. Let me get a sip of coffee. Oh my. Oh my. It is fresh and it is hot. I just made this cup. You know, making coffee. Quick little bio break. That is a part of the morning checklist, y'all. I have a whole little checklist. I start at 9 a.m. and I start going down through it. Make tweet. Make tweet funny. Say something provocative in tweet. I've got a whole little checklist, y'all. It's like a pre-launch, a pre-flight thing. It's the only way my ass could get ready by 10 o'clock and be here to broadcast for you guys. But it's what it took, y'all. That's what it took, and so that's what we did. And here we are. I don't know however many days in a row this is where we made it dead on 10 a.m. y'all. Dead on, like to the second almost. It's like almost to the second. We are refining every time, y'all. We're getting better and better. And we're just going to keep doing that until we are absolutely superb, supreme, y'all. So what are we doing today? Other than yapping. Of course, we're going to do some yapping. Is it a day of the week that ends in a Y? Then Natalie is in fact yapping, y'all. That's how it goes. My girlfriend, you know, she's a touch jealous of the yappings. Let me get a sip of coffee. She's a little resentful of all the yappings I do on the stream, y'all, because I kind of run out of yappings and I don't have this many yaps for her, y'all. You know, she gets a slightly lower energy version of me, you know, in the evening. It's unfortunate. I don't know how to manage it, y'all, because I'm a morning person. I dump a lot of energy, like in the morning in the first 4 to 6 hours of the day. And then, like, I'm kind of like starting to spit and sputter, you know, as we get more and more after like 2 p.m. 2 p.m. is about where it hits me, y'all. You know, they got that whole, look at this thing. Let's see, it's called 5-hour energy. This thing, like, they don't advertise it much anymore. I guess because they don't have to. But, like, they talk about, what is it? That 2 p.m. feeling. And you know, that's really, y'all know what a nocebo is. It's the opposite of a placebo. You know, sometimes doctors accidentally do this thing they call nocebo, where they accidentally tell you something that is actually harmful to you, your psychology, you know, by telling you something that they didn't have to tell you, but they wound up telling you anyway because they wanted to sound smart. I'll give you an example. Let me get a sip of coffee. But sometimes you'll come in, right? You'll come into a doctor's office and something, maybe you tweaked your back. It's really no big deal. Here's a statistic about back injuries, guys. No matter how bad it hurts, no matter how bad it is. Now, I'm not talking about you got in a collision with a dump truck, okay, and you fractured your spine. That's different, okay? But I'm talking about the kind of stuff you do around the house, you do at the gym. Oh, you moved wrong, quote unquote, and you hurt your back. Well, here's the statistic, y'all. that no matter what you do, whether you just lay in the bed or whether you try to rehab it on your own, it's going to heal in about 6 weeks back to normal, no matter what you do. But people tweak their back and then they go get imaging. Y'all, I worked in healthcare for a nice long time, y'all. And I can tell you all the stories I've heard. And I have a friend that's a doctor, so we talk about this kind of stuff from time to time, because he yaps more than I do. Let me tell you right now, he really does. But he talks to me about some of this stuff, because he's boring, y'all. He's a doctor. I hate to put him on blast, but you know, you go out to eat with him or something, he's just yappity, 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 yap. You can't shut him up, but he talks about this stuff. And I want to talk about things that are not boring, you know. But anyway, like people are not boring. But anyway, so the kind of stuff he tells me is like stuff like this. So people come in for imaging and they've tweaked their back. Well, the doctor looks at the x-ray, the tech looks at the x-ray, he takes it to the doctor, etc. Doctor looks at it. Doctor comes back to you and shows you this picture of your back, right? You can see your skeleton, your spine. Maybe if it's an MRI, you can see the soft tissue. And they're going over it with you, and they'll say, yada, yada, everything looks normal. But then they'll point out one little spot that they know is also normal, but they'll say, that could be something, but it's probably not. And that plants a seed in your head where they didn't have to tell you that, but they wanted to tell you because they had all this expertise, y'all, and they wanted to flex it. They know statistically that whatever that little thing they pointed out was nothing, but they just wanted to point it out, and it plants a seed in your back, and it actually leads to further negative outcomes, like you worrying about your back because they pointed this little spot out. And then you feeling like you're hurting it more than you would be normally, or it's hurting more than it should be or would be otherwise because they told you this. And people's brains, like our brains, can generate symptoms and they can seem just as real as if something actually was happening. And that's called a nocebo, and doctors do that to patients all the time. It's crazy. But that's just a little tidbit, y'all. That's just a little something to yap. That's just an extra little bit of yap. It's a bonus yapping, y'all. It was a bonus round. Let me get a sip of coffee, y'all. I'm fucking wound up this morning. I got a lot. Oh, I got that. I'm in that energy this morning, y'all. I didn't think I would be, but here I am. Okay. So let's have a little looky-poo. Let's see what's on the agenda for the day. What did we put? So we put there, right there in the stream title, that Gallywix is slated to be executed today. And I have it on the best of authority that will happen, y'all. We're going to go and liberate this undermine once and for all. We're going to fucking kill Gallywix, y'all. He's going to die. It might take some tries, but he's going down. You know how these things work. He's going down, and not just because he's gay, y'all. Okay, let's see. So we got Dale's. What is this? Well, it's a bonus event. Okay, so extra increased rewards. That's very vague. I have no idea. Is that more Valor Stones? Well, let's get with the date, y'all. We down here on the 26th. Y'all, I had that birthday, and I was here with y'all on my birthday, and that made it even better and more special. Yeah, I was thinking about it all, you know, all coming up through here. I was like, am I going to take my birthday off? Am I going to take it off? And then I was like, hell no, I'm not taking it off. Why would I do that? You know, why would I not do the thing I like doing most on my birthday and instead do other things? No. Heck no. So we were here and we had a blast. I think we did, what was it, Minecraft? We did Rivals about an hour. Yeah, I remember it. Rivals and Minecraft. So, and then Monday, we went and hung out. You know, we went out with the mother and we saw a friend and had lunch and we did a bit of shopping. We had some fun. It was good. It was good times. Got some birthday. Oh, the big thing, y'all. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. Let me show y'all this. Let me pull it up right here. This PC. Look at this, y'all. Now we got some room. All right, so this is my new, so I got a SSD. I had budgeted for this month, and I kind of gave it to myself as a birthday present. I forget, it's like the Silicon brand. They're like cheaper, but they're very high rated, y'all. It was like only 90 bucks for 2 terabytes. And what I did was I went and put like most of my Steam library on it. But I kept my 2 primary MMOs over here. So WoW and Final Fantasy. And I got some other stuff on here. Like I think Rivals. I think I kept Rivals on it. But I might have moved it over here. I don't remember. But this is my M.2 drive. And this is a little 500 gig. And then this is a 1 terabyte standard hard drive. And this is my new SSD, y'all, my new 2 terabyte. And so I'm trying to get most of my Steam library on there. And I'm basically done. I probably got maybe another 30 or 40 gigs to put on there worth of stuff. But yeah, I'm keeping a lot of my video editing stuff over here. Or just something I don't play. Like, if I put it in cold storage, it's like I almost never play it. So there's some games on here, but yeah, that helped enormously, y'all, because we were redlining here and we were down to like 70 gigs over here or something. So got that straightened out, and that's going to help a lot with getting new games and stuff for the stream as we go along. Most games are not 100 gigabytes. Like these fucking AAA developers, they ain't got no respect for people's hard drives. Like they put all this into graphics, and then they don't do nothing with regard to their data structure systems and all that, where they just overloading you with stuff, you know. They just like, they don't know how to do. WoW is 140 gigs, but that's mostly because they've had 10 expansions or something, and like, it's got an excuse. It is a continuous world. Final Fantasy is 70. It's on a more updated file structure, but it's also not a continuous world. You know, it's a lot of it is, what is it? Portals, and I can't think the best way to call it. It's a lot of the zones are instanced is the way to put it. So yeah, that's how they get away with having like half as much. They got half as many expansions, and they instance their zones where WoW doesn't. All right, let me get a sip of coffee. But did I even say good morning this morning? I don't think I did. Gosh, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I owe y'all 3 good mornings every single morning. And damn, I'm pretty sure I forgot my manners this morning. We just came in hot straight out the gate with the yapping, y'all. Just wide ass open. No consideration, y'all. That was very rude of me. But I hope y'all are doing good this morning, because I'm doing very well. And it is a beautiful day. We established that. Look at all the pretty dragons flying around. We got this one up there. I don't know what the hell. Somebody got their Terragosa. Maybe that's Terragosa. Yeah, when you get that staff, that big pretty dragon pops up there. I need to get that so I can be flying around like her, because I am the dragon queen after all. You know. So Trial of Style's still going on. It said speak to it. I tried this the last time and I didn't see where to do it at, so I ain't got no idea what the heck. And there's Seal. Good morning, Seal. How are you doing this morning? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. We just doing a bit of yapping, sort of figuring out what the day's gonna be. I know I'm killing Gallywix, but there's plenty of other stuff to do as well. I looked at the little transmog person, and I could not find where to, or I couldn't figure out how to start this. Let's see. And I'm gonna do Liberation today. I need to check my Great Vault because I'm gonna have some rewards in there. I need to change my transmog. There's so much to do. So much to do, and we got all the time to do it. We got plenty of time. Oh, Seal, I have been yapping non-stop this morning. I came in uncorked this morning. I don't know what happened. But it's all in a day, you know. It's just all in a day's work. Let's see. It really don't feel like work, though. You know it ain't work if you love it. We gonna clean up some mean streets. That's what we're gonna do. Oh my. Look at that mean mug. Oh my. That's a certified Grimace. Who was? There was somebody that was Grimace. Let me look. That's like, isn't that like a McDonald's mascot? Let's see. Who the fuck is Grimace? Yep, I nailed it. Look at there. He's some kind of McDonald's thing. What's he supposed to be? I mean, what kind of question is that? Who would ask that? What is Grimace, the mascot, supposed to be? Clearly he's a Grimace. I mean, I don't know what... It says in 2012, McDonald's Corp posted from their official Twitter, now X, that's the worst rebranding of all time. Shame, Rocket Man. That was terrible. I'm never going to call it this. Nobody's ever going to say they're Xing, are they? Oh, I'm just over here Xing. It's like, oh, what are you doing, Bob? What are you doing, Jane? Bob's like, oh, yeah, I'm just over here sending some X's out. Said fucking no one ever. It never happened. It's a fiction. It's a fabrication. It's always going to be tweeting. But anyway, Grimace was the embodiment of a milkshake. Holy crap. What is that? How is this supposed to be a milkshake, though? I mean, you got a milkshake out here with a catcher's mitt or a baseball mitt. I don't understand it. That don't look like no damn milkshake. But then again, Ronald McDonald was a questionable motherfucker, y'all. Like, this is not something you would want to see in a dark alley. So he's probably coming up with all the ideas for, like, McDonald's. I mean, they got a clown sitting in an office coming up with fucking ideas, and this is what he came up with. Seal says, 'cause he thick as fuck. You know what? I think you're onto something, Seal, 'cause I did have that thought cross my mind that he might be bringing all them boys and girls to the yard with his milkshake, you know. I mean, he does have, look at this. He does have that, you know, he's definitely a lot thicker on the bottom than he is on the top. Not completely unlike a Coke bottle. But then you got their other mascots, and they're very questionable as well. I think this is Hamburglar. And there's Callie. Hey, Callie. How you doing this morning? Callie says hello to all the cuties. Hello, hello. We just over here yapping about this thing. I don't know how we got here. Like, if I try to trace... Y'all, God, please don't ever ask me to trace my thoughts back to how we got here, because I have no idea, but we're here. Let me get a sip of coffee. Oh, that's just wonderful. Callie says, I'm good. Seal took her pet slime for for walkies. Oh my. My. Well, that was very nice of Seal. Always taking good care of Callie. You love to see it. We out here sweeping up these little mean streets, you know. We working our way. I got to get, you know, as is tradition, I have to get to the cathedral. I do know that boy right there, ZQX. I know him. It's over there, but I'm going to go the long way. Callie says, so true. She's very good to me. That's so good, see, Callie. That's very good. I wonder where my own girlfriend is. You know, she's up. I know she's up. I have spoken to her this morning, but she's MIA. She needs a spanking. My girlfriend is the type that she needs regular spankings on her bottom. You know, she ain't gonna do right unless she gets them. And then sometimes when she gets them, she misbehaves even worse. And it's just, you really have to, you know, take the kid gloves off. I was being stalked, I think, y'all. There was a guy behind me. And he disappeared. Seal says, what the heck? Now you really got a spanker. I know, that's like, my friend Val told me that I should use a hairbrush on her. And I said, maybe that's what I need to do, because most of the time I go barehanded because I like to feel it jiggle, you know. And Val's like, use a hairbrush. And I was like, well, there's pros and cons, because then I don't get to feel it. But also my hand be getting sore, y'all. It really takes something to, you know, mold her into passable behavior. We talking about this and we headed to the cathedral. I mean, these are innocent topics, really. It's just, all we're talking about is like a little bit of behavior modification is all, and that's pretty normal. Nothing wrong with that. Brother Christoph didn't seem to mind. He said, go on into cathedral, you know. Go on in, everybody's welcome.
Greetings.
Then you got that one. They didn't even give him a fucking name. Look at him. Oh my. And he's got an eye patch. You know, maybe he should pray to get that eye back. You know, we'll put a prayer on it for him. You know, the holy light can work, you know, a lot of it. Well, let's just say it works in mysterious ways. Here we go. I definitely need to change my mog today. That's going to be a whole ass thing. What is it? This is March. This is March the 26th, is it? Yeah, it's the 26th. We coming up in April. We're almost to April. My dad used to say a funny thing in April. Let me get a sip of coffee because I have to think about it. All right, here we go. We got to do this big dick. These are big dick prayers. I'll always say never go little dick. It's always big dick, big girl things. You got people coming in here, y'all, and they just kneel down without any theatrics. And I always say, you know, what is prayer without a little theatrics? I mean, if you're going to pray in public, you you better make a spectacle out of it. And Seal says, it is almost April. Where does the time go? I know, it just flies when you're having fun. But you know what? Sometimes it flies when you're not having fun. But usually when I'm not having fun, you know what it does? It slows down to like probably 1/1000th of its normal speed. So I'm stuck not having fun forever. That's what it seems like. But my dad used to say this thing. It was like, it was funny. He'd say, if April showers brings May flowers, what do May flowers bring? And when he first told me, I was like, I don't know. He's like, pilgrims. It's pilgrims. Mayflowers bring pilgrims. I said, oh my gosh. That always cracked me up. Because he used it so sparingly. He would wait years. He would wait years and let me forget it. And then hit me with it again. And it really wasn't fair, honestly. But it was good timing. Bishop farthing. Is it? Oh my gosh, isn't a farthing a measure of distance? What the heck is a farthing? Or am I thinking farthing? Nope, got it wrong. At least it's a measure of something though. A farthing is it's a former monetary unit and coin of the UK. Withdrawn in 1961, it's equal to a quarter of an old penny. It's a fourth of an old penny. Oh my gosh, y'all. That basically, this man is not worth very much, y'all. Oh my gosh, his parents must have hated his ass. Bless his heart, you hate to see it. Look at her, y'all. My gosh, she's getting... Y'all, she's getting that holy light all up in her. Like, it's penetrating her so deeply. Like, oh my goodness, she's completely full, y'all. Oh my, if it keeps doing that, it's going to come oozing out of her. She's going to be so full. Okay, well, I say the length, you know, a good length of prayer. And now I'm out of these things. No, I'm not. I got some more. I'm put them right there. But she's all done. I gotta think what I'm thankful for while I'm here, y'all. I like to practice gratitude. So what am I thankful for today? I try to do something different, but you know, it's so hard to come up with something different. Oh yeah. Let me just think for a few seconds here. I'll get a sip of coffee while I'm doing it. Thinking is very difficult, y'all. I'm so glad that I don't have to think and thoughts just come into my head. Like, my God, y'all. I always say I'm a haver of thoughts, not a thinker of thoughts, because I don't feel responsible for them. Like, I feel like I'm only responsible for the judgment of them. But they just kind of come. Like, if I was responsible for actually producing them, like, oh my God. Like, I don't know how I would do it. I'd be sitting here forever because I'm trying to sit here and think of like what I'm thankful for. And it's like, my brain does not obey me. I don't consider it. You know what? I'm on bad terms with my brain, y'all. I really am. Let me get a sip of coffee. Like sometimes we're not on speaking terms. Seal says, that is so real. Yeah, it's like this. I feel like I'm sitting here, I'm telling my brain stuff, and it does not listen to me. It doesn't listen to me, yet it doesn't shut the fuck up. Like, it's got all this stuff to say, and I'm supposed to sit here and listen to it. But if I try to tell my brain something like, hey, do this task, come up with something to be thankful for, do you know what it does? Not a damn thing. It just holds its little hand up and starts opening and closing it like that. You know how people do when they're trying to get you to shut up, or like they're being uppity with you, and they're like, like them girls start cocking their heads, That's how my brain does me. Seal says, also, I'm thankful for temp control rooms. Oh, yes, my goodness. Without that temperature control, boy, I'm sitting here in a coat, y'all. I got a jacket on. I got this kind of jacket. It's like a flannel thing. I love these. I wear them around the house. And I'm stalling for time, y'all. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not stalling for time so that I can think of something in the background to be thankful for. That's not what I'm doing. But I love these little flannel jackets that have liners in them. They're so warm. I get a large in them. I always get my coats in a large because I like for them to be real comfy, like, you know, but I wear my shirts and stuff like a medium. But I always do like a large, like, because I like oversized pullovers and stuff like that are real cozy to, you know, work out in, wear around the house, you know. Because I run the thermostat a little bit low. Power bill's been oh my gosh, I'm not gonna start complaining about the damn power bill. Like, my gosh, the mundanity of it, you know. Let me get a sip of coffee. Okay, so I wind up doing the same thing every time, but what I'm thankful for, go ahead and stand up, Notem. You know, stand up like a proud girl and bow your chest out. But I am very thankful for just another day to be doing what I love to do. Not everybody can say that. They sure as hell can't. You know, people are out there. These are dreary times, y'all, dreary days, and people struggle, and I know. But I'm very lucky, very blessed to be able to just do what I love for another day. Just one more day of it. Very happy to be here. My goodness, she's so pretty. I love her little scales on her back. Yeah, and she's got a pretty tummy and some nice, these thighs are very nice. I think that having the scales on the outside of the thigh make the inside of it look even more tempting and juicy. Like, oh my gosh. Like, you just want to kiss them thighs. My. I better stop looking at her, y'all. Like, just feels like tummy. Yeah. There's Callie's got the eyebrows going. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Best not to get over focused on these things, you know. Okay. But they're a nice little distraction. Well, let's just call them, those thighs are a nice little distraction. Yeah. Okay. So what am I about to do now? Let me get a sip of coffee. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay. I'm gonna head over to the transmog person. I'm gonna go over here and see if I got my whatchamajigger updated. No, I didn't get any. Let me look, see where I'm at with my dungeon journal. So we're getting there. We're 835 out of 1,000. Okay. I've completed, so trial of style, take first place, 24. That thing doesn't work. Like, I looked at the so here it is. Oh, okay. So they've already done it for today. Like, well, they say by 12, they say 12 p.m.
I foresee a mutually beneficial
Oh, here you go. Trial of style. Let me do it. Okay, so we're doing that trial of style. I don't have no idea how this works. Oh, 86 seconds, so about a minute and a half. But so I guess we're going to find out. I have no idea how this works. But this is what won. And it's pretty good. It's got like sort of a Theresa Windrunner look to it. Like, that's really good. Let's have a look. Well, you know what would be, you know what, Blizzard, if you're watching, and I know you are, I know they lurk. They try to hide it just like fucking Yoshi P, but I know they in here. But this thing, Blizzard, make it where when I look at her, I can actually see what she's wearing, you know, so that way if I wanted to make this outfit, I could figure out how to do it, you know. Like everything, like their outfits, I mean, my goodness, they don't have to be OPSEC, you know. Okay, a group has been formed for trial of style. Let's do it. This was a winning outfit? Oh, so they've had multiple winners. Y'all, my God, it's basic philosophy. When everybody's a winner, no one is. I mean, come on. Stan Lee figured that out. He put that philosophy forward way back in the day when the Superman villains were becoming, well, when you were having too many heroes come into the Superman universe, Stan Lee was like, yeah, you know what? When everybody's super, no one is. And I think about that all the time. Tiggly Jits. Oh my God, her name was Tiggly Jits. Yeah, oh my, when she's talking, yo, yo, yo. Hey, yo, homies. Yeah. Always got something to say. But I don't know what to do. How do we do? So theme, when or where? Oh, okay, when or where? Oh, they've styled us like a... This is what the GMs used to wear when they came into the game, y'all. This is exactly what they used to wear. Oh, so I got 2 minutes, okay, to put on some winter wear. Oh my gosh, y'all. Winter wear. Let's see. Let's go right here, like that. We're gonna bulk up. We're gonna put this on. I'm very good at this. Some fireworks, because that'll keep your back hot. I mean, if you got firecrackers going off on your back, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be hot. Your hair's probably gonna catch on fire too. And you may very well burn to death, but you know, that's really neither here nor there. Let's see. And then I think this probably, I mean, you don't traditionally have the belly out in the winter. Maybe this coat, put on a coat. How much time? I got a minute left. Let's see, some gloves. You definitely want to wear gloves in the winter, but like something like that. Probably don't want a shirt. We don't need layers. I don't need layers. Oh, well, the gloves get hidden by the... Oh, well, let me see. Maybe some different gloves. How about these ragged... Yeah, there we go. We want to tuck our sleeves into our gloves. You know, that's very fashionable. I got 34 seconds. I better hurry up. Maybe this belt. This is, yes, a little squishy, a little... What? I can't even think. It's a floater, y'all. Oh my gosh. I could think of something else that's called a floater as well, but I won't say it. It's nasty. Put this on for the bottoms. And then maybe these boots right here. Bigger dagger, of course. Apply it. There we go. This is a winning outfit, y'all. No, that's definitely not gonna win. What do we do now? Complete the trial of style. Oh no, not them. I'm gonna vote for Tiggly Jits. Just because her name is Tiggly Jits. I like how provocative it is, y'all. I'm a good girl, but I do like things that are very provocative. But, you know, things that... Provocative just means that it provokes a certain thing in you, you know. And if it, you know, that provokes innocence in me. Seal says, Callie has some Tiggly Jits. Oh, Callie. That's high praise. That's high praise. This is a pretty good, but you know, that's too much. They've used too much of a set. Oh, we vote between the two. Okay, I get it. I like simple mogs, so I'm gonna do this one. Callie says they are lucky. Yeah. I'm not voting for this. That's like a big, mostly a set. I'm gonna vote for this. Like, I like sets, but I feel like sometimes people rely on them too much to make their transmogs. Oh yeah. Let me see. I'm supposed to do a little dance. I'm supposed to cheer. Let me wave. Cheer and dance. There we go. My gosh, who wouldn't vote for this? This is supreme transmog talent, y'all. It's supreme. Yeah. Do a dance. That reminds me, when I say do a little dance, I also want to say make a little love, get down tonight, get down tonight. That's what that sparked in me. It's too many sets. Here we go. Tiggly Jits again, y'all. It's Tiggly Jits every time because that's a winning name. I know I'm supposed to be voting on the outfit, but I feel like it's all a part of it, y'all. It's like Murder Mitts, and who's it between? These two. Let's go back. We're doing Murder Mitts, and so it looks like Murder won because she's got the highlight on her. Oh, so I get a reward. Oh, here, they're announcing it. Third place is Murder. Wait, who got? Third place is Murder Mitson. Good job, girl. And then we got second place is Lexa Locks. I don't even think it showed me her. It kept showing me that one that had this, like, the full set on. And then who else? And our grant, so it says our the tongue ties are coming out, y'all. It's the first time, 47 minutes deep, y'all. First time I got tongue tied. I'm doing better. So it's like our finale, our grand transmog champion of the look at there. It was Tiggly Jits, y'all. She won. I knew she was gonna win. They said, let's hear it for Tiggly Jits. Hell yeah, girl. I knew it. But I think I had the best transmog. I think I would, at least for creativity. This is really hot. I mean, it's literally hot, y'all. I've got flames. Like, imagine in real life if you had, like, your shoulders were on fire. Like, your damn ears would be so hot. And your hair, you would be bald because all your hair would be burned off, you know. It's just what's real. Let's see what the token exchange. What is this thing all about? So what do they give you? Oh, let me sell some junk items. I don't like that they assume I have junk items, y'all. That's kind of disrespectful. Ensemble. Timeless mail. Okay, so here's the things they give. Spirit Bind Regalia. It's all armor looking. I don't really wear armor, y'all. I like, casual clothes and games. I like the old I like skimpy stuff, y'all. Like, I'm not really with the big armor. Like, I'm not a football player, so I don't really wear shoulder pads, Look at that. I'm sure somebody loves this. Like a little armor muffin when you put all this on. Like, my God. Like some kind of crab. An armor crab. Searing stompers. Some boots. Okay. Free. Oh, there's my gosh, I'm never going to look at all this. It's way too many. Like 9 whole pages, y'all. My gosh. 9 is a very big number. I'm not going to look at all that. Boop. They should have put 1 page. They could have got me to look at it if they did the new trick that that's all the rave with, like, user interface design. Like get rid of pages and have one page with infinite scrolling. I really hate that, but because you don't know what you're getting into. But that's what everybody does these days, all these user interface designers. You hate to see it. But that's what they want. They don't want you to know what you're getting into, so they kind of trick you into staying there for longer and scrolling more. Let's see. How the fuck do I get out of here? Teleport out of dungeon. Oh, they consider that a dungeon? My gosh. You know what it actually looked like? It kind of looked like, what was that dungeon, that raid, Sunwell Plateau, that was at the end of TBC all them years ago. I think TBC was from, oh my gosh, what was it, 2006 to mid 2008 or something like that. Long time ago. Oh my god, they actually kept this on me. I mean, it does have a cuteness to it, you know, but it's hideous. It's one of those things so hideous that it's got a cute vibe. Like it kind of like it intersects the ugliness and the cuteness. Okay. Let me sort my bags. Yes, the add-on is in fact trying to kill itself. I won't be surprised if the server goes offline because of this. Okay, there we go. I have a little squeaky bat, y'all. Listen to it. It's like a little stress ball. Yeah. Okay, let me get back in my other mog. Or I said I was gonna make a new mog today. This was not the one I was gonna make though. I can use this guy. Let me see. I want to transmog my gear. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's say new outfit. I don't know what I'm going to call it. Test. Okay. There we go. Actually, I hate that, y'all. I hate, like, I have a burp coming on and I'm trying to like suppress it, and then it's like, oh my gosh, it doesn't want to come out. So then I have these awkward long pauses while I'm waiting on it. Ay, y'all. It's a real struggle. It's hard out here. Let's see. Now, these are real problems, y'all. These are very real problems. You know, a lot of people would say that's a first world problem. I disagree with it. It's probably like a first and a half. Something like that. Yeah. People, you know, I think the categories are too far apart, honestly. You know, you got first world, second world, third world, fourth world, fifth world, etc., etc. You know, but I think there really needs to be some decimal places in there, y'all. I really do. What's wrong with decimals? You know, why do people hate decimals? That's what I want to know. Just some of the things I think about. Let's see. There's Captain. There's Captain. Good morning, Captain. How you doing? Captain says, "Hi, Nat. Hey, how you doing this morning? Hope you're doing good." We're about to go liberate. We're about to go fully liberate. Fully liberate all of the undermine, and Captain says, "Sorry about the bottom stuff." Oh, that's okay, Captain. That's no big deal. That's no sweat. That's water under the bridge. Let's see. I'm thinking maybe what I do is start with the shirt. First thing, let's get rid of this mess. I ain't wearing no shoulders. Captain says, "I'm stretching." Like you're doing a stretching routine. Like you're doing some yoga or something. Are you just like yawning? You get caught, like sometimes I stretch and I get caught like in a stretch. And I start, or sometimes I yawn and I get caught in a stretch. And then it's like, oh my God, it seems like forever, but it feels so good. Captain says, I'm still tired. Big fluffy dog wake me up. Well, you know what? That's a good way to get woke up. Did he lick your face? Did he nuzzle you? Did he like poke you with his nose? 'Cause that's cute. You know, my cat wakes me up and it's not cute, okay? My cat, I always tell this story, but Chester's like my second alarm clock that you can't snooze. And he will stick his paw, like when my alarm goes off at 8, I start my days at 8 every morning. And when my alarm clock goes off, and I get up to turn it off, he starts. And he'll stick his paw up under the door, and he gets really loud. He starts all this meowing shit. And he'll stick his paw up under the door, and he'll start yanking on the door, making it knock. And it's like bam, 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 bam. I'm like, oh my God, Chester, I'm going to strangle you. I'm going to strangle you, you little fucker. Like, oh my gosh. But yes, and then I put him, I go in there with him and I feed him, and then I go feed my outdoor cat. And I come back, I put my coffee on, I do my whole little morning routine, get my protein bar. I sit down at the table and I take his bowl and I put it up on the placemat with me, because he eats with me in the morning. And he gets up there purring and eating and crunching, and I pet him while I eat my protein bar. But if I forget to put his bowl back down on the floor, he'll remind me. He'll come back to my door and start bamming on it again and be like, you didn't put my fucking bowl back on the floor. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the cloak, we don't necessarily need a cloak. And I don't really wear cloaks because they kind of cover up my little booty, you know, and I don't want that covered up. It's a bit of a highlight, the way I feel about it. We're not wearing nothing tropical just yet. It is March, and the weather is fair. What about one of these? I haven't worn a dress in a while. What about, I have not worn this, and this is kind of a spring color. I mean, it's not quite pastel, or I don't think, but I'm not the best with colors, but it's got that light blue look to it, I think. I have actually no idea what color it is. Hopefully it's close to what I think it is, but I don't need that. And I'm going to go back, let's see. Let's see. Where was my little dagger? I like little daggers, y'all, because they're cute. And the flowers, red does not go with this. I need like some, what's that? What about a fan? Yeah, you know what? Well, I'm a flower girl. What about these sun-touched flowers? Oh, that is the move. Yes, it is. I don't really need the earmuffs, though. What about a partial crown? Captain says, I like Easter. My mom gives me a lot of gifts. Oh, cool. What kind of stuff does she give you? Does she do like an Easter basket with little, well, I used to, when I was like younger, I used to get, when mom was still doing Easter for us or whatever, she would give us little Easter baskets and a card, but she'd fill them up with candy. And I remember one of the things that was a classic was the Cadbury egg. Like if y'all have ever had these. Cadbury cream eggs. These things are so classic, y'all. They've been around forever. Like these things right here are very good. Well, that's not them, but it's this right here. They're very good, but you can't eat but like one or two because they will fill you up so quick. They'll make you sick is what they'll do. That's exactly what they'll do. They'll make you sick. You'll get sugar overdose real quick. Captain says, I'm autistic. She knows I love Easter. I get a lot of WWE gifts. And sometimes headphones. Oh, cool. You be going through headphones like that. You be, Cap, you be breaking your headphones. Mister. You better quit breaking them headphones like once a year. Is that what you doing? Captain says, them Cadbury eggs, I only like one. That's right. There you go. That's all I can do. I'm one and done on those. Okay, so Captain says my headphones is 6 years old. Well, you doing good. I think I broke a pair. I'm pretty happy with my outfit. Let me save it and hit apply. And then I'm going to head out to under mine. Who was that? Lexa Locks. She was in that thing. She was in the tournament. But I had a pair of Hyper Eggs. And let me tell you, I had them for, gosh, they were Hyper X Cloud 2 or something like that. And they were very nice and comfortable for a while. But I broke them. Like they broke along the band, like the plastic part. And basically, I took some super glue and just glued it and it stayed. And they've been fixed for years, but they lasted for, gosh, maybe a year before they did that. But these days I use earbuds and I have a boom mic now. That was one little upgrade I made for the stream for better audio quality. And I'm really happy with it. I think my boom's a little bit too big. But I wound up getting the bigger one. And the reason I did it, because I was just too impatient. Like the cart was lagging and I was trying to put the normal boom in there. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, and I just clicked it. But so I have to mount the mic upside down because it's too long. You know, just personal problems. Captain says, let me get a sip of coffee before I read that. Oh, look at there. Very scantily clad she is. Sip the coffee, girl. Sip it. Oh, it's good. It's cold, but it's good, y'all. I ain't gonna complain. I'm gonna go heat it up in a few minutes, probably. The captain says, my mom said it's old, and she said Easter. I got you those video games you showed me for Xbox 360. Gotcha. Oh, we here. Oh, this broom's tearing up my dress, y'all. It's done stuck a big hole in it. Oh my. Okay. Let me see. Let me hop off the broom here. One thing I'm going to do is, this is something I learned. I didn't know about this. I was reading about this morning. This thing right here is you can press spacebar, y'all. If you didn't know this, they don't tell you this, but you can drift if you press spacebar and turn at the same time. And so it makes it much easier to steer. Like I was over here trying to do all this, like trying to make these damn wide radius turns, and I couldn't half do it. But I read this guide, y'all. I hate doing that. I hate metagaming, y'all. Boy, I like everything to be wonderfully organic, you know. I like to learn things a little bit along. But I was having so much trouble with this damnable car, this damnable hot rod, that I felt like I needed some help. So I went and did a bit of reading. Captain says, my mom gets me all the consoles I want. Well, Captain, you know what I got to say about that? That's a good mama, Captain. You got a good mama. She loves you. She taking care of her boy. Oh, let me go back here. I'm just driving. Okay, let me do something. Alright, let me have a look. Let's have a look at the map, see what there is. Oh, we got the world boss. I'm gonna hop in the queue. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get the world boss. Let's get that done. Boop, boop, boop. Like the turbo meter. Hang on, let me look at this. Damn it. This thing ain't got no damn brakes on it, y'all. It don't. It's only got like engine braking. Oh my god. Yes, it can go a lot faster. Oh, but turbo, okay. Turbo's got a cooldown. Holy shit, this thing's way too fast. Alright, let me get in the queue. We're gonna fight the Godfather. He's the father of the gob, y'all. Let me get in the queue. Oh, they ain't got no tank, y'all. Look at that. I can't tank it. I go splat if I tried. Okay, let me get off of this thing. Let me zoom out, because that's going to be, I'm going to need to zoom out so I can actually see stuff on the floor. Oh, they pulled it? Okay, hopefully we got a tank. If not, it's not going to go very well, is it? Let me give everybody the movement buff. Let me drive by. We'll start off with a drive by. That's kind of how I like to start my mornings in real life as well. That'll get you woke up. I mean, there's nothing like a drive-by to get you woke up in the morning. Especially if they start shooting back, you know. But if you do a really good drive-by, they don't have a chance to shoot back. If it's successful, they can't shoot back. Oh, let me get out of that. We'll just keep moving. Oh, damn, that's not good. At least we didn't get knocked into the bombs. Do a little self-healing. We'll be alright. He's going down. Look at that. 50%. His days are numbered. His minutes are numbered, really. Well, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's an interesting saying. You know, your days are... Oh, let me get out of that. Nope, nope. Oh my fucking god. Okay, yeah, so just a pro tip. You know, when there's like 3 bombs clustered up, don't use your movement speed ability into them. I mean, that's kind of not a good idea. I'll be honest, I don't know why I did that. I'm normally very professional and I don't make any mistakes at all. And I think this is actually the first time I've ever made a mistake in general, y'all, if I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, I could release my spirit, but I don't want to run the risk of like not getting back in time. But you know, that's an interesting saying. Oh, I got a gold medal. Y'all, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Let me push my glasses up over here. Godfather's gold medal. Oh my. That's a big upgrade. 642. That's a plus 10 item level. And they didn't even res your girl. Y'all, I mean, my gosh, the disrespect. Might as well just disrespect me early in the morning. Get it out of the way, you know. That's just the way I think about it. It's just less disrespect for later, you know. Look, they're thinking about it. Oh my God. Look at this. My savior, Ingrid. Look at that. Somehow she knew. She had an instinct, y'all. She's a real nurturer. That's a good girl right there, y'all. Thank her. Let me send her. I'll whisper. Thank you. Little heart. Boop. There we go. Did it go? There we go, it did. Who was this? Who was I messaging here? Vanessa Wildflower. Oh, and the MP, yes. That is a good girl, y'all. She needs a head pat. But you don't always pet good girls' heads. You know, there's other things you can do to good girls that they like equally as well as head pats, and they try to act like they don't like it. You know, they be kind of uppity. Let me get a sip of coffee. But that's I keep trying to tell y'all this, and I keep going away from it. Like, brain, fucking obey me. Why do you do this? Anyway, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it right now, y'all. That's how real this shit is. Okay. But that saying, their days are numbered. Y'all, do you know anybody whose days aren't numbered? I mean, just quick question. You know, it's an interesting saying, isn't it? Because I ain't never met nobody, not on this planet. Well, not that I've been to other planets, of course. I have not. But, so I don't know why I said that. But I've never met anybody whose days weren't numbered. In fact, let's see. It's still showing that. Do you turn it in somewhere? Is there actually a quest to turn in with that? Let me look. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I hope y'all didn't hear that little burpee poo. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. I see I have some daily quests over here. Oh, now I'm hiccuping, y'all. Why do they go hand in hand? Y'all, somebody please tell me. Why is it always the burps and the hiccups with me? Like, my lungs can't do all this. They're just not capable of it. You know, I mean, my God, y'all, think about it. Our lungs have a hard enough time, you know, supporting life. I mean, don't you think my lungs have better things to do than to be trying to manage burps and especially hiccups? Because God's damn, hiccups are and now I'm getting tongue-tied, damn it. I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting addled. I want to get even with my brain somehow, y'all, but I don't know how to do it. Let me get a sip of coffee. But, I mean, gosh, hiccups are useless, y'all. That's what my body does, though. It engages in useless things. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go over here and get this daily quest. Boop bop. It's just a bit bop and a hip hop away. Right here. They try to hide. Look at this. They try to hide them. They put these damn goblins in the corner, y'all. I mean, why would you do this? Put them out in the open. So get this, and I need to make a contract.
At your service.
At your service. What a cute little accent. It's like Jersey, except this. I used to watch that show. My girlfriend, I told her this. I told her, y'all, we were talking about shows we used to like. And I told her I watched Jersey Shore back in the day. I was fucking addicted to it. You know, and I had guy friends that watched it too. Like my friend Scott, he watched it. And so it's not just a girl thing, you know. But he loved it, and we would call and talk about it after the episode every freaking night. Like, believe it or not. Yeah, like Ashley used to make phone calls, y'all. How crazy is that? Like, nobody does that anymore. You know, everybody, I mean, people say they don't talk on the phone these days, but you know what? They do talk on Discord, or Facebook Messenger. They try to act like, you know, that's not the phone. It's like, I know what it is, y'all. It's just a surrogate. That's all the frick it is. Maybe I used that word right. Maybe I didn't. It really doesn't matter. It sounded good though, didn't it? That's all that really matters, is that it sounds good. Most people don't care if you use a word wrong, as long as it was close and it sounded good. That's what I find. Let's see. Let me go in here. Okay, there's more goblins in here. I mean, there's... What an astute observation. There's goblins everywhere, idiot. Oh my gosh, don't call yourself an idiot. That is very rude. My therapist used to tell me that if you wouldn't talk to your best friend like that, you shouldn't talk to yourself like that. And that's right. You should be nice to yourself. Let's see. Because the world, y'all, the world is going to beat you up. You don't want to, like, help it. Because it don't, trust me, it don't need no fucking help, y'all. It's going to do a perfectly good job of beating your ass, like, really good over the years. So don't help that fucker. I always say, just kick that. The world is a bully. And kick it right fucking square in the nuts, y'all. Let me see. I'm running around in circles, y'all. Okay. Let me see what's next. I need to make I came in here to make a contract, and that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna make a contract. Watch me do it. Just like that.
Keep cool out there.
Sound effects, y'all. The game doesn't make good enough sound effects, so sometimes I have to do it for it. I'm really good at making sound effects. They should hire me at Blizzard. Like, and I could put little sound like beep, bop, boop, you know, on different things for them. They could record it, but they'd have to pay me every time they used it because they're so good and high quality. Let's see. Okay, so I made a contract. Now I've got all this stuff. The big thing today, y'all, is the liberation. We're gonna finish this today. We're gonna do that fourth wing, and we're gonna fucking kill Gallywix. He's not gonna live, y'all. We're gonna kill him. You know what? I bet we don't kill him. I don't know how it ends. I hadn't spoiled this for myself, so I'm really excited to do it. Yeah. Y'all, I just noticed that I am just full of energy this morning, y'all. I can't believe it. Well, I can believe it. I had a couple days off, and when I have a couple days off, I can come back and just fucking tee off, y'all. Like, I don't have to look for my words. They just fall in my lap. Let me see. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get up, stretch my legs just for a couple minutes because I feel like I need to, and I need to refill my coffee, and I need to have a quick little bathroom break, y'all. I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. Okay, y'all, I'm back, and I'm glad to be back. Okay. It's always fun coming back, y'all. It's like, it's all, you know what? This is weird because it's almost as fun coming back as it is when I first start the stream and I come back in with that energy. It's like, because it built up. It built up as I was away, and now I'm back. Now I'm back to unleash it, y'all. Here we go. Unleash the Kraken, y'all. Let me look real quick on this. Okay, no. Okay, we're up to speed here. We're up to speed. I had to take my coat off too. Like, oh, I got hot. It's like, I think it's all that fresh hot coffee. Seal says, welcome back. Thank you, Seal. I'm so glad to be back. And get going with this. Okay, there's a lot to do. There's a lot. I wish they would get rid of this after I've done it. I feel like there's a turn in somewhere because it's saying it's worth 1,000. It's saying 1 out of 1. Where does it turn in at, though? I've got too much bullshit in my quest log to even know what to do. Urge to surge, yada yadas. Oh, urge to surge, y'all. I get that urge quite a bit myself. Oh, me. I don't know why. These developers are very sick in the head. Let's see. Fate of the kid. That's not necessary. That's not necessary. I don't know. I don't know where to turn it in. But I'm supposed, maybe, okay. I don't know. I give up. Let me just look one more time. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let me see. There's dailies. Let's queue up. Let's fucking let's do this thing. Oh, and I gotta put, y'all, I'm sitting here, got this nice upgrade. It's a necklace, I think. It's a, yeah, it's a nick. Okay, so they put so much shit on the tooltips these days that I can't even find what it is, you know? It's like a fucking swamp of words. Like it's a word soup in the fucking tooltip. Okay, it's awarded for top-notch carnage. That's the flavor text. It's the Godfather's gold medal. Like, I got a gold medal, y'all. It's about time these people, like, at least the Godfather recognizes gold medal effort. There we go. I put it on. What's my item level? Oh, didn't mean to do that. I'm so used to playing Final Fantasy that, like, I'm using my FF14 keybinds on WoW, and it's like, they're not quite the same. But yeah, I normally just click this thing to bring it up. Maybe I need to unbind character sheet from C in Final Fantasy. I'm 622. Heck yes, I done come up like 10 item levels or a little better. Something like that. Okay, that's a cute... Well, that's an interesting fountain. I wouldn't say it's cute. But here's some fireworks. It's got a rocket on top of it. It's actually, I would just say it's strange. It's a little out of place.
What's good?
And you got a tired retailer standing here at it. Oh my God, you got a... He thinks he's gonna catch fish in that fountain, y'all. My gosh, he's very simple, isn't he? Bless his heart, y'all. He probably needs to be institutionalized, but he's out here on these streets. You hate to see it, you know. You hate to see this kind of mess. Get him some help. You know, get that fucker some help. I would help him if I could. I just don't have time to do it. Nor the inkling. Let me get a sip of coffee. It's fresh and it's hot. My God, y'all. First sip's best sip every time, and I hadn't even had it yet. Sitting down here like a silly bitch. That's some beautiful music. I wonder where Goblin Kenny G is. He's around here. I hadn't found him yet. I always wonder, you know, they put music in video games, y'all. But then it has to dawn on you, you know, that some people say it sets the immersion. Well, I think it could be that. It can. It can. But you gotta wonder where it's coming from, and that's where you gotta like use your head canon. I think there's like a Goblin Kenny G. I just hadn't found him yet. He's hiding, and he's playing that damnable saxophone, y'all. He's got some lungs on him too, because you can hear it no matter where you are. Look at this. Oh my God. He's doing donuts. That's a damn big boy in that hot rod. That's a big cowboy. Wait a minute. He is a cowboy, isn't he? It is. That's exactly what it is. That's what a male Tauren is, a fucking cowboy, y'all. It just dawned on me. Like, my God, how is it 20 years this game has been around, and it just hit me that the male Tauren are cowboys. And oh my God, the females are cowgirls as well. I mean, I just had a light bulb moment.
Yeah?
This is a very big realization, y'all. I think it's very important. Oh, that's not right. Also, that's... Okay, please do the correct thing. Looking for group. Little brain, please slow down. Quit going all over the place. You're gonna put us in the fucking ditch, y'all. ADD is just taking the wheel. Sometimes it takes you to fun places, and sometimes it buries your ass in a ditch, is what it'll do, face down. Let's see, custom, raids, dungeons. Focus, girl, please. It's raids. It's raids right there. Number one, you gotta be on Raid Finder, okay? Like, these are things I know, but the Chrome King, y'all, they calling Gallywix the Chrome King. And I love it. And they gonna give us a pot. Look at this reward. My gosh. It's so scant, y'all. Wait a minute. I'm in a group. Oh, I forgot to leave that other group. Okay, let me do this. Let's try again. Dungeon Finder. Raid Finder. The Chrome King. Here we go. Oh, my eye's itching, y'all. Like underneath my eye, like my little eyelid is itching. It's better now. I fixed it. All it took was a little bit of scratching. I mean, who would have thought, you know, the way to fix an itch? Sometimes the way to fix an itch is to scratch it. But sometimes that makes it much, much worse. And it can get infected. I got a little trick, y'all. Wait a minute. There goes gorgeous Bim Butch. Oh, y'all, what the heck? What is she wearing? What are these legs? Okay, oh, she's got her legs out. Okay, I thought so. She had her cheeks out, y'all. My goodness. Very scantily clad. I don't mind it, y'all. I don't mind to see a little bit of flesh every once in a while. You know, just a touch of eye candy. Oh, she disappeared. Okay. Well, we'll go, while I'm waiting on this thing to pop up, we'll go do some other things. We'll do stuff. I can do stuff, y'all. I promise, okay? I can do it. I'm a big girl. I'm gonna go over here. I know how to do this. I'm just gonna go like clockwise, just like this. I'm gonna go up here first and do Scalper Scum. Oh. Wait. So it was kind of buggy, like, because I completed that thing, y'all. We were trying to figure out how to complete the World Boss quest, but it should have automatically completed, should it not? I mean, I was right there, right in the center of the thing, y'all. Why didn't it complete then? And then I come back here all nimbly-bambly, you know, fancying myself doing the Scalper Scum, and it completed. And I don't feel like that's quite right. But, at least it completed. So I'll keep that in mind for next time. If I don't forget, y'all. I mean, that's a big damn if. A big damn if indeed. Okay, there you go. I clicked the button. Y'all saw it. Very proud of myself. I could have very easily sat here and not clicked this button for 30 seconds because I was like in my own little world. Ay, ay, ay. It's just an ay, ay, ay. Not to be confused with ay, 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 like the anime girls do. This is more the I, it's spelled different, you know, the anime little ay, 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 ay. That's like A-Y-A-Y-A-Y. I'm saying ay, ay, ay. You know, it's an expression of exasperation, y'all, where I get, fed up with myself sometimes. Let me get a sip of coffee. I think it's like a Spanish phrase.
Gallywix. It doesn't have to end.
But it's like I-Y-E or something. I have no idea, y'all. I really...
I'm not being soft. I'm offering you
Okay,
a
so we're going. We're going. Ay, ay, ay. Seal. Oh, they're already fighting something. My gosh, why is everybody in such a hurry, y'all? Don't they know that they don't have to be? You know what? It just dawned on me, y'all, that the whole reason that everybody's always in a hurry is because they don't know that they don't have to be. Because I feel like if they knew that, why wouldn't they take advantage of it? Why wouldn't they take the slow road, y'all? The fun road, the sightseeing road? Seal says, I know what you're... I thought I just died. Okay, Seal. Oh my gosh. Seal says, I know what you're talking about, though. I am Mexican. Very cool. Very cool indeed, Seal. Ay, ay, ay. It's one of my favorite expressions. But I don't usually say, well, I've got many different tones, I guess I say it in, but it's usually like, ay, ay, ay. Something like that. Because that's usually, when I say it, that's usually how I feel. But I can get in that anime energy. I can get in that anime girl energy that, ay, 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 ay. I'm not about to start doing that. I'm very tempted to just start teeing off on some ay, ay, ay's.
5.
Oh,
4,
it's just one ball. Oh my gosh, the disappointment, y'all. I think we skipped some bosses. Holy fuck. Did they lust? Let me do a drive-by. It's always good to start with it. Drive-by early, drive-by often, of course. Well, look at that. They were... good thing I repositioned. Oh, I don't think I should stand in the bombs or that. So they're just putting all kind of shit all over the floor. Why not? I don't appreciate it, to be honest. But you know what? I think when game... Let me get out of that. I think when game designers design stuff, I think a lot of times what they're thinking is, oh, you know, let's... In order to make it challenging, you know, of course we have to do things that people won't appreciate, you know, but I feel like that's rude, honestly. You know, if it has to be that I don't appreciate it, then don't make it challenging. But they're like, that's not how the fuck this works. That's not how any of this works. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care. Make it easier. I do like a touch of challenge, y'all. I do. But just a touch, not too much, y'all. Just the right amount. And the thing is, sometimes they have to make it a little bit too hard. And sometimes they have to make things a little bit too easy so you can kind of know where that sweet spot is, kind of like testing it out. So I sympathize with them. You know, I'm sure game design is very difficult. I feel like he's going to charge back across here, and this isn't good. The tank needs to pick those up. And I'm sure we need to kill him. But I feel like he's going to shoot something across the floor right here. I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. You know, it's kind of like how when I've been in front of other large things and it shot stuff out, I kind of like it when it's a surprise, you know. I'm not one of these girls that are like, oh, you know, tell me when you're gonna pop. You know, I want it to be a fucking surprise. Okay, I probably need to get out of this. But I do like a surprise, you know. It's like, I mean, think about it, y'all. If they tell you when they're gonna go, it's like spoilers, is it not? And I don't know about y'all, but I don't like spoilers. Oh. Just so much stuff on the ground. Oh my. Okay, I like this fight. I do. I wasted a movement cooldown though. I should have hunted. Let me get out of that. So far, this is very easy. I haven't seen anything that really throws me off yet. But he's probably got multiple phases, so I'll use this to reposition. I don't think I could have hit him with it, so I didn't bother. There's a big ad or something. Oh, it's a suit, okay. And do you stack up right here? I saw some people run to him. I'm gonna use a damage reduction cooldown right here. Also, I'm gonna levitate people. That'll reduce their AoE damage taken. I think it's called Zephyr. That was a good Zephyr usage, though I used it just a touch too late. But honestly, it was pretty good. You know, wasn't bad. Not great, not terrible, as our friend Comrade Dyatlov would say. Okay, you need to get out of this. Very good.
Line on you.
Probably use a damage reduction cooldown. Don't move out of that line. See, these lines, when you get those kind of lines, I've seen them before, and when you get one on you, okay, we died. Okay, what happened there? But like with those kinds of lines, you don't move out of them. You use a damage reduction cooldown, and because if you go moving around with them, you'll put them all over everybody else. So I'm not, let me see what killed me right there. So venting heat. I'm not gonna set this right this second. I'm gonna wait. Excessive heat over 4 seconds, all players. Okay, I'm gonna accept it now. There was a bunch of stuff on the floor. Probably kill these ads. I love learning this stuff on the fly. It's so much. Get out of that. Use a cooldown. Rebuff. Oh, it's so much fun. It just tickles my fancy, y'all. Let me run over this fuck. Just like that. Oh, damage reduction. Nope. I couldn't respond to it. It was too much damage. But that's the same thing that killed me last time. Oh no. Actually, this is Gigacoals that killed me. So maybe this is a hardened rage. Because he's just ticking for more and more. Well, no, it hit me for less that one time. It's not going up. It's 770k. Okay.
Look who came out on top.
Look in the chat, y'all. Lost Number says, where there is a hole, there is a goal. I mean, my goodness. I think Socrates would even agree with that. I mean, that's just good basic philosophy. Because now I'm trying to think of, has there ever been a hole where there wasn't a goal? I can't think of one, even in golf. But certainly every sexual context. I mean, of course, I don't think about these things, but I'm just saying I know there are people that think about these things, you know, certainly in a sexual context. But Seal says, every hole is a goal. Hell yeah. Yeah. Certainly in golf, certainly in basketball, and then you have the goalpost with the, you know, the football. And then soccer has goalpost as well. Let's see. Okay, what to do? Get some of these lock rocks. Get some warlock cookies. Get some food. Let's see. What did they say? So what? Let me read the chat here and see what the strategy is. They said we missed the bombs, I think. When I rezzed up, I was trying to kill some bombs. They look like they were ads that look like bombs. And somebody kind of disagrees with that. They said, yeah, if the goal is wiping all day, you got it. Somebody says all the healers died, along with half the raid. In P2, somebody said they fell through the cracks. Yeah. We pulling it again too short, so that's okay. Also too short as a rapper. You know, little known fact. Well, actually, it's kind of a big known fact. I feel like people kind of know too short. You know? If I know about Too Short, everybody must know about Too Short. Oh my, that's not what you want to see. that was a difficult clustering of effects on the ground is what that was. I'm trying not to overuse my movement stuff because I'm gonna need it. I might save drive-by for movement. Let me get out of that. They got me hard casting, y'all. That's not the way to do big dick damage. Let me get out of that. And of course, that's the only kind of damage I know how to do, y'all. There's never little girl stuff on this channel. I do not like hard casting. I think when my gear gets better, I'll have to do it less. Because it roots me in place to do it. Messes up my mobility. Let me get out of that. He's dying pretty good, you know, he's dying pretty quick. I need to reposition. I don't need to use a movement thing though. I see these over here, and they seem to be targetable. I just totally messed that up. Okay, and then that, and then some of this. He's putting more stuff on the ground. He's really good at that, you know. So he's kind of like, you know, let me get out of this. And I'll go ahead and start repositioning this way. I don't want to use too much movement stuff. Don't run into bombs. I think we're good right here. Damage cooldown. I'll be ready on the Zephyr this time. Yeah, we're doing it. Everything's going very well. Okay, here comes the Gigacoils. We'll go ahead and Zephyr. We'll stand in that stuff, the green stuff. We'll kill this, get out of that. Kill the sentries, come back to the boss. Okay, I understand. I understand the task, y'all. I do believe I do. I know what is needed of me. We'll use movement. We'll kill these ads. Yeah, we'll throw down a healing circle. Need to start using that on cooldown too. That'll help keep people up. Oh, I didn't retarget the boss. Oopsies. I'm wondering why I can't use my abilities sitting here, not even got the boss targeted. So he's about to start with the AoEs again. I do see my timer. He's dying a lot slower this time. We're behind on damage. We're definitely behind on damage. I'm gonna go ahead and drive by on him. I was trying to hold it, but I'm gonna use it. That's big damn. The biggest damn. Now we're gonna be hard cast and get out of that. Don't need to move that much. Okay. Lines are going out. Get out of this. Okay, get out of that. Get out of that. Okay, that was more than it needed to be. Let me heal myself up a bit. Help the healers out. Damage cooldowns. Oh yeah, we're on top of it, y'all. We're always on top. Don't listen to my girlfriend. She'll tell you some lies. She'll tell you some bullshit. I don't even need to use a movement cooldown there. So we'll have it for later. Get out of the lines. People running around. They don't know what to do. You're not supposed to move when you have lines. There it goes again. What is that? Final blast. Oh, with a okay, it's at a targeted location. I didn't see anything on the floor. That's interesting. So this is a different thing I died to. Yeah, it says decreasing in damage as distance. Oh, okay. I think I understand now. I needed to be further away from the big circle. Okay. Sometimes in WoW they do this thing where they put, you know, the actual circumference of the damage is bigger than that of the circle that they put on the floor, and so I needed to just be further away or use a damage cooldown. I think that's what got me right there. I was out of it, but not far enough. It's these things, actually. It's those medium-sized circles. You have to be a little bit further away from them, I think. To be honest, I don't have no idea, but I think that's what it is. But if you look at the tooltip, this shows lightning, so I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think they're going to kill it this time, though. They need to use their cooldowns here, though, because he does a lot of damage when he's pulsing. You know, if the healers have a big AoE damage reduction cooldown, that'd be the time to use it. I love Zephyr. It's a 2-minute cooldown. I think I could use it on this part if I was alive by the time we got here, but I've been dead both times so far, so. But I love using it because it lifts people up. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck. We did it. Yeah. And I got, see, they messed up my achievement spam. I didn't get to take a picture of them.
Hey, hold on.
It's not over till I say it's over. And I always win.
Galley mad as hell, y'all. I'm trying not to yap over the cutscene. Or the cinematic. This isn't a cutscene. I think it's a cinematic.
Let's get out of here.
But you know what? If you say a cutscene, most people know what the heck you're talking about, don't they? Seal put the cheer in the chat. Thank you, Seal. This was a solid month coming, girl. Hell yeah. We get to roll on some cool shit now. Transmog? Oh, what's this? Excessively bejeweled curio? A favored deal toy commemorating one of Gallywix's most ruthless acquisitions. Carry Bridge Blaster in the hotel might know what to do with it. Let me need that. We'll need this one as well. They're rezzing me, y'all. Got good teammates. Hell yeah. Sweet people. I always have faith in people, y'all. It's really hard to get through life if you don't. Let's see. Transmog. What's this one? Oh, it's a trinket. I don't know if mastery's good for me, but it's probably not bad for me. And it's such a high item level. Let's roll need on that. What else does it do? People are so pissed. Let me go ahead and need. Like I'm reading. You know what? The hell with it. It's my game. I pay my sub. I'm reading this. Your spells and abilities have a high chance to empower. You know what though? I can read it after I get it. I don't want to be impolite to people. Let me need that. Let me transmog. And let me transmog. There we go. If I get it, then I'll read it. Because it ain't, y'all, it would just make me want it worse, wouldn't it? If I sat here and read all that and I got hype about it. I was like, oh, look how cool it is. Oh my gosh. And then I didn't get it. I would be even more upset. Upsetty spaghetti is what I'd be. I have keys in. But I think there's got to be more than one boss. So they wouldn't put my God, they wouldn't make us wait a whole week just to kill Gallywix, would they? Because that's just big disappointment energy is what that is. But I didn't win not nary a thing, y'all. Not nary a freaking thing. Very disappointing. I tell you, these developers are out to get me. They say that the rolls are random, but they're not. They're not. They weight them against me, particularly, and I'm sure I'm the only person they do that for. I have it on the best authority. I have some secret documents that I get. You know, I have a little gnome that I keep on a leash. Well, it's a chain, rather. I guess a chain can be a leash. Let me get a sip of coffee. Let's see. And I think there's some laws about leashes as well, y'all, because I've had my girlfriend complain about the length of her leash before, or her leash. She's like, why do I have to wear this? And I told her, I said, baby, do you know that if it's long enough, is it even really a leash anymore? You know, I feel like as long as she can get down to the mailbox and stuff, you know, that's pretty generous, you know. Let me see. Callie. Oh, man. Let's see. What happens if I do this? Well, that's what happens. You just die. That's not right. Why would they do that? You know, in Final Fantasy, they'd put an invisible wall there to protect me. Because, see, Blizzard, if you're watching, you could learn something from Final Fantasy because they actually care about the health and safety of their players. They don't let, you know, just random, you know, bad things happen to them. Like when you jump down a dark hole in the middle of nowhere, they don't just let you die. You know, I didn't know what was down there. I didn't think I was going to die. You know, I felt like probably somebody was down there, some nice people, and they were setting up a picnic for me. So that was very unexpected. Bunch of damn miscreants working at Blizzard's what it is. They're up to no good. That should have never happened. Oh yeah, I forgot I can make myself bigger and littler. Let's make myself bigger. We're going up a bit, y'all. No more tiny girl. Big girl here. We're going up 10 times. I think it's like a ½ inch per time when it should be a full inch. This is bullshit. Hell, it might even be a $1/4 inch, y'all. It's such a small amount you can't even tell. You can't even tell. I still only come up to my girlfriend's titties in the game, y'all. Which, you know, is that really something to complain about? Because they're just right there for me. You know, it's like they're being, you know, served up on a silver platter. Okay, how do I get... I'm tempted to go that way, but also there's a portal. I'm going this way. It was an executive decision. Seal says, I would pay for ½ inch per swig. I think that's what they're giving. I've tried to figure it out because, you know, size and scale in this game is kind of hard to... You kind of think, like, I don't know what to use as a metric even. Like, I got no rubric, y'all. I don't. So I don't know. But I think it's, you know, I think you come up maybe 5 inches if you go up to 10 stacks. But you know what? They shrink you. They'll shrink you double that. Like, you can make yourself twice as small as you can big. relatively speaking, with the potions. So I don't know why they feel so. What do they have? Is it, you know what it is? It's a bunch of goddamn short kings and queens working in that office. That's what the fuck it is. You know, that's exactly what it is, y'all. I don't know why it took me so long to figure it out, but it just hit me like a damn ton of bricks. It's a bunch of God's damn shorts kings and queens working in that office, and they got it out for tall girls and boys. That's why they won't let you do it. You know, why are you gatekeeping the height so much, huh? Yeah, you got a dog in the fight. Blizzard, I know you're watching. Ian Fuzzy Koalas. That's the game director's name, y'all. He tried to tell me, you know, I met him at BlizzCon one time. Let me get a sip of coffee. So I know him personally. I met him at BlizzCon, and you know what he tried to say? I sat down at a panel with him to talk about some stuff with him. And he tried to tell me his name was Ian Hazakostas, but I told him, nope, it's not. It's not spelled like that. It's actually Fuzzy Koalas. That's exactly what it is. I don't know why he tried to lie about it, but he's a short boy. He is short. You know, he come up to like my shoulder, you know, maybe a touch above it. He's short. And that's why they won't let you be tall, because they resent tall girls and boys. It just is what it is, y'all. I'm still running. Y'all, what in the fuck? Girl, what the hell are you doing? Go out of the instance, please. Wait. Oh, that's not an instance portal. Oh my god, y'all. Maybe it's the Let me just, for fuck's sake, right there, teleport out of dungeon. Girl, you are a fucking dirt queen and a half. Oh my gosh. That just reminded me one time, Giga told me, she's like, stop playing dumb. I was like, oh my god, Giga, who the fuck is playing, girl? I don't have to play dumb, trust me. It comes naturally. Oh my. Okay. Let me see, let me go down here. Oh, wait a minute. I was gonna do, okay, hang on. Let me see if I don't think I got anything in there. Oh, but I can go turn in my quests now. Let me do that. And then I'm gonna do some daily quests and stuff. Just bum around a little bit, you know. Let me come down here. Run over little Nibbler. Wait, that was his name. Oh my god. They're cute. The first time we saw these, the first time they used this model, y'all, a little bit of WoW trivia, was in Mr. Pandaria. And I forget the name of the zone. Okay. Just a tidbit. Right down here is where I need to go. I don't know how to get there. Like this, and down here, and over here. It's somewhere, maybe right inside here. Okay, we'll park right here and get out. I think this is right. Oh, so it's like a whole like little secret underground operation. Oh, I didn't mean to run over the rail. Like if I did that in real life, y'all, both my ankles would be broke. I'm a bit the athlete, but I don't know if I could fall that far, you know, especially not unexpected. It would have been a face plant is what it would have been. Oh, and here's where you get these potions at, right here. Or, no, it's over here. Bespoke formulations, of course. Why couldn't they have named it? Look, y'all, look at the names of these potions. I mean, I get that you want it to be, like, well described, but they didn't put no roleplay thought into this. It feels like this feels like it's fresh out of like the developer's console, right? Because it's called Noggin Fogger Select Down. Noggin Fogger select up. I mean, I could have spent, y'all. I'm a little creative, but I could have put this in. I could have said, ChatGPT, make me a WoW themed roleplay name for a potion that shrinks you. Include Noggin Fogger in the name. And it would have came up with a million things that are better than select up, select down. Gosh, Blizzard, shame. They need to be, Ian, you need to be shamed walk through the streets of Anaheim, California, because this is just terrible how you let this get through. What's a dilution solution? I get, well, of course it's right in the name, it dilutes stuff. That's what they ought to call alcohol, y'all, because when I drink whiskey, I think it kind of dilutes my brain cells.
Problem?
I wish I could have back all the brain cells I've lost to whiskey and other assorted substances, but you know what? If you do it enough, you'll get to the point where you're just not smart enough to miss them in the first place. So it kind of is like a problem that solves itself, is it not? So it's like, yeah, just keep doing it. You know, you come this far, you done killed this many brain cells. I mean, let's let's swing for the fucking fences, y'all. Let's get rid of all of them. Then we won't have to worry about it. Liberation of Undermine, the house that loses. Marin says, I can't believe it.
Remember what's important.
Things left undone. Okay, let me get a sip. I'll give him a voice. I'll give him a little goblin voice. He says, hey pal, I can't thank you enough for what you've done for me. And for the Undermine. Marin glances over at Sprinkle before looking back at you. I know you've been busy since Renzik and Gazlo brought you here, and you keep doing what we've asked of you, but there is one more thing that needs doing. Meet up with Gazlo at the hotel. I'm sure he'd appreciate you being there to help. And so I gotta meet with Monty Gazlo in the Intercontinental Hotel. Y'all, I get it. You know, I understand what they're trying to do here. Like, so I'm gonna tell you, like the Intercontinental Hotel, y'all, do you know that, so I understand what they're trying to do by calling it Intercontinental, but they're also doing something that they may not have intended, because y'all, you know, when you can't control your bowels and your bladder, it's called incontinence, right? So basically, they're kind of calling it like a fucking hotel. They're basically, I mean, honestly, they're calling it a nursing home by calling it this, because what you see in the nursing home is a lot of folks that are incontinent. Bless their heart, I worked in healthcare for a very long time, so I got all the sympathy in the world for them, but it's the Intercontinental Hotel, so it's for people that can't hold their pee-pee, y'all. That's really what it is. Bunch of goblins, little goblins. I mean, you know what? Little goblins with little bladders. It makes sense. And little short, small intestines. Oh my! You always hear about the small bladder girl and boy, but you never hear about the small intestines girls and boys. They have extra. You know what? The extra small intestine is what it would have to be, because it's already small. You know, it's just a tidbit. It's really neither here nor there. Let's see. We're just thinking about things. That's what I do. Things left undone. That's really, I just think about things out loud when you think about it. Yeah. Oh, I'm on the... I mean, girl, I respect you trying to clean up the mean streets, but you got a hot rod. And you should be using it now that you know how to do it a little bit better. Let me turbo boost. Oh, fuck. Damn, okay. Well, we're here. That's one way to get there. It really is. Okay, let me see. What to do? Okay, it's up here. I gotta go upstairs. Y'all, I didn't pick... Well, my shoes are good enough. Okay, I got on some sandals. But they have like the little lace that goes up your leg a bit. And I always think those are very cute.
We get things
They're actually they're sexy. If I'm being honest. Let's see. Things left undone. So this is Gazlo. Gazlo says, thanks for coming, champ. There's one more thing we got to do to set Undermine right. And what is that?
I got your message about Renzik.
Oh, here's the SI7 boy, Master Mastius Shaw. He ain't my master. I don't know why he titled himself like that. No sir, no ma'am. So, settled dust. Gazlo says, I'm surprised Shaw showed up in person. I thought he'd send an agent or something, but maybe... Oh, excuse me, y'all. It's the hiccups and the burps. They try to get me every time. I don't know why they come in bunches like this. I can handle one, but both of them at the same time. Like, it's like Apollo, it's like it's like Apollo Tall Rock. He hit the one in the middle. But I'm like, you know what? It's burps and hiccups, so it doesn't really work like that, you know, unfortunately. But maybe I should start expecting better of people. Yeah, you know what? I always say have faith in people, Gazlo. That's just life lessons. He says, I made sure Renzik got choked, or got... Of course, I would read it as choked if it was blocked. Y'all, did you see that? Oh, my God. Fucking A, y'all. Fucking A. I had my mouse overlooked, and my brain assumed it was choked. Tis. I made sure Renzik got looked after, got the respect he deserves. This chest took me a long time to make. A lot of tiny tools. Okay. You know, that's TMI. I'm not used to detail work like that, but I got it done pretty good. I'm sure he could still pick the lock like nothing but... And Gazlo smiles sadly. Yet, and that's because, of course, you know, Renzik died earlier in the quest, y'all. That was his friend and his comrade. And he says, let's get him sent back to Stormwind. Yeah, okay, let's get him sent back. So we got to speak to Matthias.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do.
Okay, let's hit the quest. Oh, wait a minute. No, let's definitely not skip the conversation.
Accounted for.
He saved my life.
He was a hero.
Yeah. Renzik was a
That's not
chum,
usually
y'all.
how I heard Renzik described. You don't get a nickname like the Shiv for heroics.
Well, he was.
You could.
You make sure they remember him.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
Is that his little box of ashes he's holding, y'all? Is that what he's got? I forget what those things are called. There's a word for them. Let's see.
You got a problem? I got solutions. Get out there and get to it.
He saved my
Oh,
life.
wait. Okay, so there's more to do. I've already done. Am I tripping? What just happened?
I heard Renzik described.
I've already talked to him.
You don't get a nickname like the Shiv.
Maybe I just wait for a second
heroics.
after they get done yapping.
Well, he was.
Let's see what happens here.
Make sure they remember him.
Come with me. I want to show you
Oh,
something.
we just follow him, so I just need to follow. Okay. You would think they'd lock you out of that dialogue so you couldn't mess it up. So let's follow Matthias. But he just teleports right there. Oh my Lanta, y'all, what the fuck is going on? He makes a quick hand gesture towards his agent. Am I supposed to talk to her now? No? Oh my goodness, y'all, what the hell? Okay, I know I'm a silly bitch, but am I this silly? Let me click on him. Let's see what happens if I click on Matthias.
The job's not done yet.
Settle dust. Let me read the quest text. Speak to Gaslow to return Renzic's ashes to Matthias Shaw. Let me read down here. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. So, you know what, y'all? I do have to use the bathroom real quick. So I'm going to take a quick little 2-minute break or so and heat up my coffee. And I'll just be right back, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. And I'm glad to be back. Alright. Oh goodness, it felt good to get up and stretch the legs a little bit and heat the coffee up, and I am well relieved. And Seal says, welcome back. Thank you, Seal. I am happy to be here. And you know what? When I say happy, oh my gosh, I done messed up now because I said happy 3 times in a row. And that reminds me of Ren and Stimpy, y'all. Like happy, joy. happy joy. Oh, that show was so messed up. I could not believe that was on TV when it was. And it was like this little cartoon. Like it was a very perverted little cartoon. Like Ren, like my gosh. Like Ren and Stimpy. Let me show this. Stimpy. The Ren and Stimpy show. This thing came on. This fucking thing came on Nickelodeon, y'all. You want to talk about, like, I don't know how in the fuck they got this show on Nickelodeon. Because I remember this show and it was so messed up and perverted. Like, oh my god. Like Ren was fucking hilarious. Like, gosh, this show was so funny. 85% of people liked it. I loved it. Ren, a psychotic chihuahua. and Stimpson J Cat, a dim-witted Mannix cat who, and I'm sure I'm saying that right, goes by the nickname Stimpy, have a host of many unusual adventures together. Yeah, let's call them unusual. Yeah, it's like my stream. I have a host of unusual streams. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. Seal says, it sure was a show. Yeah, my gosh. What a show that was. I just can't believe that was on Nickelodeon. How they got that on there and kept it for so long. Oh my gosh, the coffee is very hot. I put it in the microwave for a minute. Okay, let me see if I can figure out what I'm doing wrong now. So it's telling me to speak to Gaslow, so
You're talking to the goblin in charge.
I'm just gonna skip the conversation now and let's see what happens.
I want to show you something.
Okay, so I think she's supposed to be making a portal and it's not working. He's porting and he's coming right back. Okay, clearly this is unintended behavior for the quest. I mean, I know I'm not the brightest bulb, the sharpest tool in the shed, but come on, man. It's like, let me go out here and go back and see what happens. The next step is to log out and log back in. Sometimes you have to walk, sometimes quests do this weird thing in WoW where you just walk away from them far enough and they fix themselves.
What's the holdup?
Let's try it again.
Now get a move.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
This damn mage blade sucks at her job. Like, how does she still have a job? She needs to be fired. Get somebody in here that knows what they're doing. Like, oh my god. Okay. Okay, here's maybe let's think. Okay, two more steps to try. We'll log out and log back in. I think the next thing to do is to abandon the quest and re-accept it. Okay, and if that fails, your girl's out of ideas. I won't really know where to go from there. But I'm doing the holy trinity of fixing Blizzard's quest for him right now. Okay, let me go up here. Let's try it again. Let me get out a little drally dragon form. Skip the convo.
Come with me.
Okay, there we go. It worked. What do you know? All right. That's an interest. I need this outfit. Where did he get that? He's offline. Inspect him real quick before he gets logged out. What the heck is this? Wait, it's a hidden helm. Interesting. Not really sure. It must be that part. Maybe it's a part of a quest.
Lighthouse.
What needs done?
A quiet place. Renzik
Okay,
is to
Master.
come here with me.
I'm not calling him that. Matthias Shaw says, I apologize for the sudden change of scenery. Well, let me tell you one thing, Matthias. It was not sudden. I had to fucking jump through all kind of hoops like a damn little monkey. That's what you had me doing, like a goddamn circus monkey, just to do the quest. So it was not a sudden change in scenery. Let me just tell you. But it's important that you see this rather than just hear it. Okay, let's see what could be so important.
Sleep with one eye open.
Shaw says, Renzik was one of my finest agents. But more than that, he was a friend. He wasn't an agent of the Stormwind Crown begrudgingly fulfilling a mission in Undermine. He worked for Stormwind, but he loved Undermine. His people were his home, not us. Help me gather some of Renzik's things he left here. They should go back to Undermine, along with him. Okay, so we're going to get his belongings. All right. I hope I don't find any huge dildos. That would be, well, it would be equally surprising and not surprising. I have met Renzik, so
It does.
sometimes it can be hard to tell about people. Let me get a sip of coffee. But yeah, a lot of times you just never know when you go through somebody's stuff what you're going to find. Probably some nudie magazines for sure. Okay, so there's a dagger. Okay, he threw a dagger in a target. He did a pretty good job. That's a bullseye. Okay. They did call him the Shiv. And it wasn't because he was packing heat, y'all.
To Undermine. He never said why.
Let's see.
But he thought he didn't deserve it.
Okay, here's his lockbox back here. And there's a missed opportunity if I've ever seen one. You can't click on the chairs and sit down. Oh, it's raining on me. I got an antidote for that, though. I can fix that. Let me see. I'm getting soaking wet. My fucking hair's getting wet, y'all. Damn it. Hurry up. Find it. Brain, work. Please. Obey me. Thank you. Now, click the right buttons, please. Guide my fingers, would you? I mean, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, my Lanta. Somewhere, it's a, what's it called? It's not a rainbow. Why is that coming to mind? I'm not going to, there it is right there. Delicate silk parasol. There we go. Thanks to gods. Okay, my hair got a little bit wet, y'all. It's probably going to get fucking frizzy now. Damn it. That's bullshit. Okay, I'm going to walk because I don't like running around for no reason. I'm not out here trying to exercise, y'all. It's not what I'm here for. Wait a minute. Only a rogue could pick this lock. Well, how is that fair? You know, that's not fair at all. I don't know why you'd do this. Damn. I guess I should be a rogue. Is that what the developers are telling me? I should play a rogue. You know why they did it. It's because, like, this guy, he used to be a rogue trainer. back when you used to train your abilities, and so they're trying to give rogues a little something extra. But you know what? They're giving rogues something extra at my expense, y'all, and it's not fair. It's not. I don't know why they do this kind of mess. I should be able to unlock it. Now I'm feeling some type of way. Thank you, Seal. Seal says the audacity. It's absurd. It's what it is. It's... I could actually cry right now. But I'm going to hold it back. For the sake of the stream, I will not weep. I will not weep in front of y'all. Let me see. I got to stay strong.
Nice jet.
I don't know what to do next. Oh, well, of course they're putting a target right on it, what I need to do. Oh, Seal gave me a hug. Seal, you sweetie pie. You so sweet. Let's see. Oh, it's a fishing pole. They're calling it unused fishing gear like they don't know what it is. I mean, clearly it's a fishing pole. I mean, what else could it be?
So he
Oh, y'all, we're out here in Westfall.
But we were a substitute for it.
I'm hearing this old music, y'all, and it's bringing something back, like some nostalgia in me. It's making me want to play like WoW Classic and be leveling in Westfall. Like, oh my goodness. Like, nostalgia is so real. And this is something, let me tell y'all this. I got to get a sip of coffee before I yap on this, so... Because I'm resentful about something. I got to tell you about it. But like, people talk about nostalgia like it's always a bad thing. And I don't agree with that. Because the way I think about nostalgia is that you're just fondly remembering the past. You know, and I mean, maybe you're romanticizing about it a bit. But what's wrong with that? What is so wrong with having a rosy view of the past? I mean, it just means good things were happening then. That's how I think about it. So all these people say, oh, it's just, you know, it's like they're talking about it like it's a bad thing, and I don't think it is. Seal says, that's beautiful. Well, gosh, Seal, thank you. And I'm not like, that's not me taking like a you know, what do you call it? Like a contrarian view of it just to be doing it. It's how I really feel about it, you know? He put a portal right. Oh my God, girl, look at would you look at the map? They put a damn bullseye on it. Like, my God, you know what? Put some hair on it. Maybe if they put some hair on it, I'd be able to, I'd be able to find it. Oh my Lanta. Goodness gracious, goodness me. Look at those little logs down there. Just two little old logs. That'd be cute to, like, you know, for a date. Oh my gosh, wait a minute, y'all. Y'all, I don't even know why I didn't think about this, but this is one of the places that I'll bring my girlfriend for like an in-game date. I brought her on a picnic right here. We've been here like 2, maybe 3 times. This is one of our spots. But like right after we started dating, I brought her here. And we would sit like about right here. And we had got like the little picnic, I got the little picnic basket from the Valentine's Day thing. So we recently came here. But she hadn't been playing a lot of WoW just lately because I had started playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14 off stream. And I love that game. She's always saying how, like, she wants me to pick which one I like better, Final Fantasy or WoW. And I tell her, like, I don't really think about it like that. WoW, I've been playing this game since 06. It's one of my favorite all-time games, but it's like, I don't think about one as being better than the other. I just think that they're different for each other, from each other in, you know, different ways, you know, that not necessarily one has to be better than the other. I like both of them a lot. But so she's been playing a lot, you know. She only has room for one on her hard drive at a time. And so she knew I'd been playing probably a touch more Final Fantasy than WoW lately. At least off stream. And so that's what she's got on. So that's why she hadn't been in WoW in a while. But Seal says, that's so cute. Yeah, Seal. I love, like, she used to do this thing where, let me get a sip of coffee. Don't want my little throat to get too dry. Oh, it's good. It's so good. But she used to do this thing where she would go in the game. She's been really busy. Like, one thing, she's been really busy as of late and hadn't been able to play as many games in general. But she used to do this thing when she had more time, where she would come in WoW and she would just be flying around while she would be, because I have stuff to do in the middle of the day after I get done streaming. And she would do this thing where she would get in the game and she'd go look around for like little spots for us to hang out at when I got on, and she'd sort of be waiting on me to get on. Bless her heart. That was so cute. She'd tell me that. Oh. Y'all, look at this rain. It's really coming down. And I'm staying high and dry. Well, I don't know how high I am. I mean, relatively speaking, I'm a bit above sea level, because if I wasn't, I'd be under the water, wouldn't I? Yeah. Like, what an observation. My gosh, I'm so astute. Okay, let me see. I got to go over here, and I've done tried this one time, and I got slightly distracted. It all started with the fucking logs, didn't it? My God. Okay, and you're doing it again. Why are you doing this, girl? The thing, not the logs. This thing right here, okay? My gosh. Please. It's an old copy of Undermine Weekly, Cut After Cut was what it's called. Okay.
You gave him a chance to set things right, Gaslow.
No, he did that himself. We'd be nowhere without him.
Oh, look at this. I'm covering this boy with my umbrella. This is a subtle way to dominate somebody. It's a subtle way to show your dominance, is to hold your umbrella over their head. It's hard to explain how, but I do feel that it is such a way. Because it's like, I'm the one shielding you, I'm the one protecting you. Ha ha. Something like that. So cut after cut, Renzik grew to admire Stormwind and what we stood for, but Undermine was always what he loved most. It's important to me that you both know that. Okay.
Sleep with one eye open.
Let me get a sip of coffee before I read this one. How very lovely. So this one is coming home, and Shaw says Renzik would want his ashes returned to the Undermine. I know that for certain, and I would like to do my friend one last favor by seeing it done. I'm sure he'll like it far more than being stuffed under a marble slab in the Stormwind Cemetery, far away from his people. Let's go, Notagosa. Okay, so we got to meet Gaslow and Matthew Shaw on the upper stairs of the scrap shop in Undermine. So we got to go back to Undermine. We'll accept it. There's a little void elf girl. Oh, very naughty she is. Very naughty. I'm going to cover her with this.
Yeah.
She's being...
That's right.
Wait, let me dominate you. Don't run off like that. I was going to cover her with my umbrella. But she was naughty because she didn't have a TRP, y'all. That's a cardinal sin, y'all. That is one of the 7 deadly sins. you know, not to have a TRP on the Moonguard server. Seal says, shaking my head. I know, girl. Like, my goodness. Like, you got the opportunity to write a whole bio about yourself, you know, and then you don't do it. How am I supposed to know how to handle you, you know, if you don't tell me about yourself? You know, these are just the things that, you know, I wonder about. My goodness. Look at the pout on this girl, would you? My goodness. That potion must have like buffed my lips up a little bit too, because they sure as heck are pouty. You love to see it. Okay, let me not get distracted by Notagos's good looks. Let's go up here.
Undermine looks a lot different up here. A lot brighter.
Are you sure about that, Gazlo? Cause there's a fucking trash heap just right there. What are you saying? Like, oh my god, it's still, I mean, look. It's a shit pile down here. And it's a shit pie up here. Okay, there's really not much difference. All it is that you get a better view of all the gosh darn trash that's laying around. I mean, for fuck's sake, y'all. I mean, it's a slum, y'all. It's a shithole. You hate to see it. Just look at that. There's 2 trash cans right there. You think the goblins could put the trash in it. But no, it's all around it. It's all around it. It does not look brighter up here.
I got solutions.
It's really just a better view of the trash is what it is. Gazlo says, you saw us through this mess and got us to out the other end. Gallywix, what the Okay, we'll try again. Gallywix would be doing this to a lot more good people if you hadn't helped stop him. Do me one more favor, champ. Let's accept Renzic's ashes. So I guess we're going to spread this, you know, I guess we're going to spread Renzic's ashes amongst the trash down below. I mean, my gosh, it's about as fitting an end for a goblin as I could imagine, y'all. Really. Okay, so we're just gonna spread this spread out this ashes amongst the trash. Let's see what it does. Oh, I see like a little, it's a little, okay, they give you a little tiny effect. It wasn't much, you know. I could just see a developer that made that. They would say, you know what? They would type like that last line of code and hit that whatever syntax they need to extra hard, and they turn around and look over their shoulder at their betters and they say, yeah, it's not much, but it's honest work. Coming home. So Gazlo says Renzic's home now. We'll make sure it never gets taken from him again. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's a we thing, Gazlo, but I'm pretty sure like me and some 24 of my comrades, you know, actually took care of Gallywix. But he's over here trying to get a little bit of credit on our backs. Y'all saw that. Talking about we. He got a mouse in his pocket. So cashing the check. So Gazlo's still yapping, y'all. This is a lot of yapping for WoW. They don't usually, you know, Final Fantasy gives you way more text. So we got one more thing to set straight. Come on, Gremlin's waiting for us back in the hotel lobby. Okay, Gazlo. We don't want to disappoint Gremlin, y'all. We got to get back there.
Hey, Shaw. You ever need anything, I owe you one.
That's a dangerous thing to say to the spy master of Stormwind.
Life's a dangerous business.
What needs done?
You know, y'all, did y'all hear his voice? Like, did y'all hear the voice acting on Matthias Shaw? Like, it sounded like something I would do, y'all. The way he was talking. This is what it sounded like to me. So his last line was, "That's a dangerous job. That's a dangerous thing to say to the spy master of Stormwind." I feel like it's not the best, you know? It's passable, I suppose, but I bet it got criticized. That sounds like me trying to do a voice, you know? Let's see. Scalper. Okay, let me think. Oh, so getting back to Gremlin. Okay, so we got like another thing to do here with this quest. We're just gonna fly down here. We're gonna like glide. Little dragon magic glide. Why not? You don't get a lot of opportunities to glide, you know, it's kind of disappointing. Alright, so just right here, come up in the thing. This is the Galagio, right? I think it's called... Actually, no, it's the Intercontinental Hotel. I think the raid is called the Galagio. And I knew it. I knew when I moused over her she wouldn't have a TRP because her name is Overdoses. And I felt like she's probably a PvPer because that's the kind of name you see people name their characters with, like when they're PvPing. Just random stuff. People name themselves after medications. I've seen people name themselves Xanax. Shit like that. It's like, oh my. But that's what them PvPers be doing, y'all. Diversified investment. So this is something. Wait, I'm supposed to be doing... Right here, I got to talk to Gremlin. I was about to get distracted.
What's the problem?
I'm glad I almost never get distracted. It would be so hard if I did that. It'd be so hard to ever get anything done. And I'm, you know, y'all know I'm very productive. Not reproductive, just productive. You know, that would be another connotation if I was very reproductive. Oh me. Let me get a sip of coffee. I started to say reproductive first. Let's see. Hey, you balls. I got everyone back together in the boardroom. We need to have a quick meeting about everything that happened. You want to come? Well, I don't mind if I do. So I'll try to be quiet. Here's one thing I'll do. Yeah, we'll just let it go. I'll try to be quiet for the duration. But I can't make no promises.
The truth is, I never thought that much of Undermine. The rough streets, the dirty dealings, the mob bosses squeezing everyone for their last copper coin.
I should have turned it up just a touch.
While Gallywix is gone for good, that's not what's gonna change this city. It'll be the people who defy its reputation and stick around to fight for each other. That's what Renzik did. And that's what we all gotta do to build a new tomorrow for Undermine. So, let's get to work.
Oh shit. Had a feeling. Here we go. The foot lady's about to show up, y'all. Where there's void, there's the feet lady, I promise you. I think her name's Zalatath. Also known as the Foot Mommy. They knew what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Bilgewater on duty.
Okay, so let me do this, because I'm going to turn the voices up, because I don't think that comes through good on the stream. Sometimes I watch the VODs to check the sound and stuff. So certain games I try to remember if I needed to tune them a little bit. But I've already got the dialogue on 100%. Here's what I could do. I could turn the music down just a touch. and turn the master up in the same proportion the other way. And that should help. That should help. I'll look at the VOD after if we get another scene.
Get things done.
Oh, that's already better. I can like hear his voice a lot better. Cash in the check. So Gazlo says, we've shown everyone that Undermine ain't never been in the need of no one. And if they try to force us, they better be ready for a hell of a fight. The future ain't gonna be perfect, but it's ours to mess up. That's good enough for me. Perfect goblin voice, 10 out of 10, y'all. You see it? You only get that here, y'all.
Do us proud.
Oh shit, another. Let me screenshot. They didn't let me screenshot my other chivis, y'all. Damn, your girl loves some chivis. Okay, so now, okay, so we did the big meta quest. Let me look, because I want to see, there's more achievements I got to do, y'all. But before the thing is done, you know, if I can get this done before the next content patch, I'll be really happy with myself. Let's see. Achievements. It's right there at the top. Girls, my eyes were everywhere. Everywhere except the right place. Let's just put it like that. Okay, so we got quite a few. Let's see. So there's a big achievement with, let's see, the Undermine. And it's going to be like right here somewhere. I'm trying to think how you find them. Let's see. Would it be under expansion? Features. Oh no, because it's not really a feature. World events, reps, dungeon. Let's see. Maybe quest? War Within. There's like, I can't remember what the big meta achievement's called. Okay. Let me see. Let me Google it real quick. Won't take but a sec. Let me see here. So Undermine achievements. Undermined. Okay, so that's a big one I got done. Treasures of Undermined. Like there's, let me do it this way. Let's do summary, then Undermine. Cleaning the streets. Garbage in, garbage out. Oh, okay, so these are basically all of them. Okay. Okay, so I've got to do your exploration. Make friends with all 5 grabbable rats. Like, oh my god, y'all. They want me to fucking befriend rats? Like, are they fucking kidding me? Like, that's very, very beneath me. But I suppose I'll do it. They just, every opportunity they have, they put me on my hands and knees, y'all. They just can't resist it. Let me, instead of messing with that, I'm gonna look at this quest. Overly sealed letter, diversified investments. The letter is simply addressed to the evoker who took down Gallywix. It takes you a frustrating amount of time to rip open the multiple layers of duct tape, sealing the envelope. My god, y'all, they put duct tape on this thing. What the fuck? Why would you do that? And who would do it? The letter says, hey bud. Okay, so just right off the bat, they're chummy, and this is like goblin speak right here. So this is a fucking goblin. This is definitely a goblin wrote this. You've been getting a reputation for yourself, not afraid to roll up your sleeves and get down to business. Certain people really value that kind of thing. Let's talk shop. Meet me in my warehouse and maybe we can agree on a business partnership. Well, okay then. We're gonna go meet this unnamed person, y'all. This is a little sus, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's very sus. I gotta go over here to do so. Alright, we'll use our little, we'll use our fast car to get over there. It'll really be just a bip and a bop. And I got a turbo boost. Oh shit. The fuck? Oh damn, we drifted into the wall, y'all. We're not Dale Earnhardt, But we ain't too bad either. Right here. Okay, so I gotta go down. Let me figure this out. I'm usually pretty good at going down, but they've obscured where I need to go. Let's see. That's the thing. Whatever this is, it's very much a thing. It's some sort of... Well, let me get a sip of coffee because I don't really know what it is. Yeah, it's just a very large, like, mechanical goblin head furnace thing that, like, crushes stuff, apparently. But I can't use it, and that's disappointing. You should be able to use something like that. I mean, if you're gonna go through all the damn trouble to put something so cool in the game, make it do something. My gosh. You hate to see it. Okay, I don't know where to go. Maybe it's... Let me zoom in a bit. I don't know why they insist on making everything so damn complicated, y'all. Like, why do I have to be a genius just to play the game? Shouldn't be like that. Let me see. Not under there. Let me go around this way. Okay, we're going this way, and then... Okay, so not like that. Maybe it's in... No, look at this shit. Get away from me. They're not only that, I mean, they gotta put mobs everywhere too, make them come after you. Very frustrating. Let me see. I'm gonna go. Oh, okay, they insist on dying, so I guess I could, oblige them. There you go. Have some death. 3 servants of death coming right up. Get them right here. I'm scooping up hot death, y'all. Easy peasy. Maybe it's down this way. I see we go down like this. Okay, we got to be in the right, kind of close. Let me look at the quest. Let me see if I didn't miss something here. My warehouse. Okay, so he's just in a warehouse somewhere. I'm in the circle. Okay, well, you know what? We'll just keep looking. Let's go this way. There's a door right here. What about, let's see. Don't see it down that way. And you can't go that way. Can't go in through there. Let's go this way. Go this way. Okay. Maybe. I am just completely stumped, y'all. I'm at a loss. My little brain just... it's not very helpful. Let's see. Okay. We'll take one more stab and then I'll look, see if anybody else had this issue on this quest. Trying to find this thing. Maybe if I kill some of this stuff, I can actually, like, look around a bit. Oh. No, you're not oh, me go mad. He was casting me go mad. Boy. Give him a pacifier. But I do see that these buildings are connected. Let me see about this. Let me go in here. I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over like a crazy person. Let's see. But then I'd be going up. Let's go up. Sometimes you have to go up to go down. I mean, it's just... Oy, oy, oy. Not that way. Okay. I'm gonna look it up. See what people are saying about it. Well, here I can go down this way. But yeah, we're not anywhere close to the circle anymore. Let me hit WoW head real quick. Let's put diversified investments. Let's do this. Let me see. Overly sealed letter. Right, that's where it started. Here's some comments. All right, we do have some comments. Let me make this a touch smaller. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. Letter is not appearing for me. That's not our problem. Let's do highest rated. Oh, okay, right here, 29. So the entrance to the warehouse is a sewer grate. Of course it is, y'all, because you know, I own about 15,000 warehouses, y'all, you know, very true. And of course, I made all the entrances to each one of them sewer grates, so it would be very obvious how you get into them. Because I was very intelligent, y'all. My gosh. Huh. Yeah, sewer grate. Okay, but where is the 20? So 30 is 3041, y'all. 3041. Where is that? 30? Oh, and I can't see it. Okay, so good thing I got coordinates up here too, because these ain't worth a damn. Because this thing's covering them up. 30? It's about right here and about right here. Well, I mean, that's right where I was at. Oh, they put a little dot on it. Please tell me that's not exactly where it's at. Like, oh my God, please no. Y'all, please. Please, no. Oh my gosh. Y'all, they actually led me right to it. And I was just running. Okay. Okay, it's fine. You know what? Not gonna beat myself up over it. I'm just gonna hop down. Oh. Damn, that was quite a grunt. She didn't take no damage though.
Keep it down.
So his name is Stitch Lowdown. Okay, he's a Dark Fuse Solutions quartermaster.
You been followed?
Very well. Let's see. Quest, you're Dark Fuse. Why am I talking to you? And he's got his... Okay, so okay, it's an actual RPG again. So it's like I got 3 options. One of them is your Dark Fuse. Why am I talking to you? The another is explain yourself while you still have a head. And another, or the last one, is you wanted to talk. So let's talk. This is me right here, y'all. You wanted to talk. So let's talk. Let's do it. Okay, Stitch says, listen, here's the skinny. Black Fuse, Dark Fuse. We're tired of changing our cartel's name and following around the next highest paying bad guy. You keep killing all of them. That ain't job security. So we're finding a new angle and rebranding. The new name is Dark Fuse Solutions, LLC. What are we solving, you might ask? Well, we don't know yet. We got to do market research and figure out what product the people want. It's going to be a lot of trial and error. If you're willing to do some research and test out our prototypes as we make them, I'd be more than happy to sell you some of Dark Fuse's overstock at a respectable discount. So, you in? That reminds me of the Incubus song. I can't remember exactly the name of it, but it's like, you're in, oh, I'll butcher it. I'm not going to try. But I love Incubus, y'all. Let's see. So yeah, so we got a deal.
Keep it quiet.
I'll do it. You know, I'm not above a little, a backstreet groveling, you know. You got to keep the hustle strong. I am amassing an army, y'all. I am the Dragon Queen, and we got an army to amass, and that takes funding, y'all. So we got to make business deals, you know. If we're ever going to overthrow that slut muffin, the famed slut muffin, Blizzard's favorite, Alex Straza, the certified prostitute, y'all, we got to have funds, and this is just one way of funding the army.
Watch your back.
All right, so let's see. What is next? Let me see. Dailies, delves. So there's a whole bunch of stuff to do. I could do dailies. I could do delves. I could do some rares. Let's see. There's plenty to do. Heaps of scrap. Wait a minute. Here's something I need to do. I just thought about it, y'all, because I may have not killed all the bosses in there, because I have a hard time, y'all. Gallywix being the only boss in the fourth wing that we waited a solid week for, a month in total. A month in total. Him being the only boss in the final wing is a damn hard pill for me to swallow, y'all. Like, my God, it's a fucking horse pill. I can't do it. So let me see. Let me check that. Let me think how you do it. Let's go looking for group. Well, I mean, they did title it the Chrome King, so it makes you think that's the only thing in there. But like, my gosh, y'all, that's really paltry, is it not? But oh, I must remember that, like, now I can do all of these over. And I totally didn't think about it. Like, all of this is unlocked for us to do every week now. Okay, well, damn. I could do this one. Let's see. Let me look at my social thing. Oh, that's not it. Social. Right there. And then they hide it under here, raid info. Okay, so everybody, all right, everybody's available again. So I'll definitely do some more of this tomorrow. Let me see. Heads of security. Okay, let me head back to Stormwind. I feel like I got enough Undermine in me for today. I'll go back to Stormwind, mess around a little bit. A little different scenery, you know. These damn goblins have got me all gobbed up. I just made a shady ass backstreet deal in y'all too. I don't really know how to feel about it, but I'm gonna be honest, you know, you do what pays the bills. Look at this man, he's all dressed up. This is a Brawler Sylveth or something like that. Okay, let's just see who's around. That girl's name's Vor. Y'all, Vor, if I'm not mistaken, because I don't know a lot about this stuff because I'm a very innocent girl, but I do believe that Vor, I don't know where I would have heard or read this or even how I know about it, but it is coming to mind. But Vor is a type of, well, I guess I would just say pornography, or a type of fetish in which people wish to be devoured by different things and in different ways, and some mostly slowly as well. So That doesn't really do a whole lot for me. But there are types of people out there that seem to enjoy this. Okay. So let me hop on the sweeper here. This is my little Swiffer, y'all. That's what this is. It's the Swiffer. And by the way, I love Swiffers, y'all. That's what I use to keep my house clean. Let me get a little sip of coffee here. I have a regular vacuum cleaner that I've had for a long time. I can't even remember the name of it. It might be Electrolux, but it's probably not. Electrolux was just a well, two came to mind, and I started to say Hoover, but then y'all would have made fun of it because it's like, you know, there's all these blowjob jokes about Hoover and stuff. So I chose not to go that pathway. And I said Electrolux instead. And, but it's actually neither of those. I just can't remember what it is. But I have an actual vacuum cleaner. But I also like to use, I have Swiffer. I have the normal dry Swiffer. I have one of those that has like a little vacuum cleaner made onto it. And it's like really easy to use. You know, it's not heavy, so it ain't beating me up, you know, and I can do all my cleanings that I like to do. But also I have a wet jet, y'all. I have a Swiffer wet jet, and that thing is the fucking it is the bee's knees, y'all. It's so damn good. Like, I be living that fucking Swiffer life, y'all. Yeah, just a tidbit. Alright, so we're gonna go around. We're gonna clean up some of these mean streets. People would just take their damn shoes off like I asked them to. We wouldn't have all these filthy sidewalks and everything. You know, it's really, you hate to see this kind of mess. Let me look. Okay, so let me go to the Mage Quarter and see if anybody's around that I want to talk to. Might do a spot of roleplay. I'm always threatening to do it, y'all. Like, am I even a fucking role player anymore? I have not been role playing, y'all. Like, I'm rusty. Like, I'm very rusty. Like, if I was a nail and you stepped on me, I would give you fucking tetanus. I promise you that. I'm not sure where to go. It's over here somewhere. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There's some people. I see one of these little goat girls. I think she's purple. She looks to be, you know, purple or some other sort of color. Something like that. Her name's Arika. I like that. I think that's pretty cute. So let's have a gander. Let's have a little gander. She's the assistant GM of Symbiosis. Oh, she fancies herself a queen, y'all. We have another queen in our midst. And I already feel she's made herself a rival to me, y'all. But not all rivals are enemies, y'all. They're just rivals. I learned that playing sports. It was funny because people never really said this before, but I learned that back when I was playing sports in high school. That was one of the first things one of my coaches taught me, was that your rival is not necessarily your enemy. And that helps you, you know, that helps with how to approach when you're sparring and doing practice, you know, all sorts of different practice for different sports. So you're not in the mentality to hurt your, you know, your teammates, you know, you're trying to build each other up. So that really helps temper the energy you kind of bring to it, you know, where you're there to build each other up. But then I heard it the other time. So I heard this many years ago, because it's been a while since your girl was in high school. But I didn't hear that again until last expansion in WoW, believe it or not. So I've heard that saying maybe twice in my life. And once was back like one of my coaches in high school. And then to hear it again many years later in what was the expansion called? It was TWW, y'all. It was, wait, this is TWW. It was Dragonflight. Raytheon said it in Dragonflight. He said, you know, your rival's not necessarily your enemy. And I thought that took me so far. I was like, oh my gosh, where have I heard that before? And I had to think back. It's just a great little saying. But anyway, okay, so we're looking at this. Y'all, my gosh, your girl and her tangents. What the fuck? Focus, focus, focus. Okay, so we got this little girl right here. Well, there's two girls here, and this one's a demon hunter, and this one is a goat girl, and she's the fire queen. She says, walk up friendly. She, her, LGBTQ plus. Okay, so likes the gay stuff. You know, it's like people say this a lot. Let me get a sip of coffee. And I always say, you know, let me get, stop yapping, sip the coffee, please. Okay, I did it. I got it. But people put that, they put, you know, LGBTQ friendly in their profiles on here. And I do this thing, and I need to, y'all, gosh, that's what we're going to do tomorrow, y'all. That's one thing I'm going to do tomorrow, because I hadn't done it in a while. And I was saying I want to do it at least once a month. Is we're going to do a TRP bingo, and that's one thing I'll work on today, is putting together a new TRP bingo board. And that's going to be the free space. It's going to be LGBTQ friendly. Because I always say that of the things you need to say, because you only get a limited amount of space on your TRP, y'all. Like, you only get so much room, and basically 99.9999% of people on Moonguard are more than cool with gay people. Like, most people on this server are some type of gay person. Let me just tell you. So you don't really need to say it. And the other thing you don't really need to say is minors DNI. Because that's only gonna make minors worse. That's just reverse psychology, because you make it taboo, and then they wanna approach you even more, and they'll do it just to be trolling. You know, that's what these fucking youngsters, y'all. That's what the hell they do. Is they troll. They live to do it, y'all. They love doing it. I tell you no lies, y'all. I will not tell you a lie. And the way I know that is because I used to be one. Witchy. Oh, she's witchy as fuck, y'all. What does that mean? What does it mean? So that means they got that witch in them. I know that. What? Let me ask Google. Witchy. AF meaning. Like, is she a Wiccan? Because sometimes people have different contexts for what they mean when they say something. I say something, and I know what I mean when I say it. But if you say it, and it could be more than one thing, I may not know what you mean, you know. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Google. My gosh, Google being helpful. We got an AI overview for it. Okay, right here. Y'all. My goodness. Okay, so witchy AF. This is from Search Labs from Google. Meaning very, it's quote unquote very witchy is what it means. I mean, Google, I got that. Okay, thank you very much. I know I'm a silly bitch, but my gosh. I kind of knew it meant very witchy. But also, or extremely associated with witchcraft or witches, often used to describe someone's appearance, style, or personality. Okay. I understand it. She loves beer? Y'all, a girl that loves beer? Say it ain't so. You don't meet a lot of them. Like, okay, let me tell you a little story. Maybe I shouldn't tell this story, but I'm going to tell it. Fuck it. Let me get a sip of coffee. I want to tell it. So I'm going to tell it. I will not be stopped. But anyway, me and some friends went to New York some years ago. I've been to New York a few times. It's a fun little place. We went for like my friend was a model, and we set this trip up because she was wanting to go up there, and she had some business to do, and I don't remember what all it was, but it was something to do with some modeling stuff that she was trying to get into. But that was not the only reason we were going. We were going because it was also 9/11 memorial, and I think this was my first time going, and so it was a big deal. And I remember going up there anyway, and I went. It was a couple of us, it was me and her. Gosh, there was 4 of us. There was a couple guys and a couple girls, and we went up there, and we did the thing. We went with her to take care of her business stuff, and then we were there the weekend, and so we were going around and seeing all the sights. We went up to the top of the Empire State Building. We went to Coney Island too and ate some Nathan's hot dogs, and oh my fucking god, were they delicious. I mean, have y'all ever had Nathan's hot dogs? Because it's like a sexual experience, y'all. It really is. And so we were sitting out in the sun, and they had the little umbrellas over the table. You could see the Ferris wheel and stuff. But we didn't do all that. We were just there to eat them hot dogs. And they were good. And we got to ring the little bell for the 9/11 memorial. It was before they had filled it in and made it a fountain. But anyway, so we were going out at night too. I was single then. I had been out of a relationship for a little bit. And so we were going out, and we were going to the clubs and stuff, and I saw a couple cute girls, and we were walking, and I said, hey, hold on, y'all. I said, let me let me talk to these for a second. And the guy that was with us was game with that. I think this is my friend Josh, and he's like, oh yeah. And so he's gonna wingman me. So my other 2 friends were waiting. And we go up, and I've got I was thinking about how to approach them, and I was mid-flight, y'all. I was about to hit the runway, and then it hit me. I was like, oh, you know what? Because I used to smoke cigarettes, y'all. I don't anymore. Hadn't for years, but anyway, I said I'm just gonna ask them for a lighter and strike up a conversation, and so. They were favorable to that, and so we got up to them. One of them's name was Paula, and the other one's name was Betty, and Betty wound up being my girl for the night, and Josh got Paula. But anyway, so they were from Canada, and these girls drank the hell of some beer, y'all, and not just any beer. So first we started out, and I just asked them if they ate yet and if they wanted to get a bite to eat, and they said no. And I said, well, what do you think? We were just walking in McDonald's. We split off from our other friends and kind of told them we were going to hang out with them. And so they went and did their own thing. We're going to meet back up at our hotel later. Let me get a sip of coffee. But so we were walking and we were having a good time. And I asked them if they ate anything yet. And they were like, oh, no. And so we went and ate at McDonald's. They had a little McDonald's. We were in Manhattan, and we stopped off and we ate a bite, and then we left there and we went to some bars. We went to a couple different bars, and we went back to their hotel room later. But we went in this bar, and it was just a little dive bar. It wasn't a nightclub or anything. I don't remember what it was called, but they were ordering Budweiser, y'all, not Bud Light, fucking Budweiser. And we had already been drinking before we left our hotel room. We were passing around Jaeger. And so this was really getting me turned up, y'all. I was oh my gosh. I was saying all kind of crazy shit, y'all. They were asking us what we did for a living and stuff. We were talking about all kinds of stuff. The night was just zooming. Everything was going great. But anyway, we wound up going back to their hotel room and, you know, having a good time. And I won't tell all that. I'm not going to tell all the rest of that. But anyway, it was a great night. And, but yeah, these girls, it's fun. You know, you don't see a lot of girls that like beer. Maybe I'm just crazy, but, you know, those two did. That damn Paula and Betty, my God. And they were knocking them back too. Straight Budweiser. I was like, oh my God, I was trying to keep up with them, but I'd already been drinking. And I knew I had to slow down if I were going to perform later. So I did. Anyway. So she, oh my gosh. Y'all, where did I go? I was just in New York, y'all. We were back. Oh, we went from WoW to New York. Okay. So I love beer and long walks on the beach. She's married. Okay. She's a sweet girl. She's married. And she's a romantic too, because y'all, this is the kind of thing I like. I like other things as well, obviously, but long walks on the beach. I can get down with that, y'all. That is just, you know what? I'm your huckleberry, okay? I am your huckleberry. Oh, I hope y'all didn't hear that. I had a little burp. Okay, I had a little burp sneak up on me, and then I had a little hiccup sneak up on me. Okay, so magical, approachable. Oh, she just puts one word in each one. That's neat. Okay. And I'm just sitting here, got her targeted like some weirdo. Like, oh my gosh, she's probably... She's probably like, what the fuck is this girl just sitting here staring at me over her shoulder on her little motorcycle with this fucking grimace on her face? Like, my God, y'all, if somebody pulled up on y'all and just started looking at you like this, what would you think? You know, you wouldn't be happy about it. I'm going to tell you right now. All right. So I'm going to tell her, hey. I'm going to tell her, hey. And we might kick off a little conversation, y'all, but I do have to pee. And I will just be right back in just a couple minutes. And I'm going to heat... Actually, I might switch to Coke Zero here. I think it's a good time. I don't know what time it is, but I feel... it's probably about 1:30, so it's probably time to swap over, y'all. But I'll be right back in just a minute or two. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. And I'm glad to be back. All right, let me get situated here. I did swap to Coke Zero. Let's see. Oh yeah. Love that sound. That's such a satisfying sound, cracking up that little can, cracking it open. Oh my goodness. Let me get a sip. Oh, that's very tasty. That is very fine indeed. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Let me see. Oh, right. Let's hop off of here. Oh, she's got her little puppy too. Let me just tell her hello. Give her a little wave. See if she's interested. Sometimes people are interested, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're preoccupied, you know. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got Madman Dan. Oh my gosh. Not Madman Dan. I'm scared. Okay, we'll give her just a minute. When did I do that? At 1:23. We'll give her a minute. She may not be there. Let's see. Sometimes that's just how it goes, you know. Or she may just not be interested. You know, it happens. Oh, that Coke Zero is so good. All right, we're going to hop on the mount. I feel like that's probably long enough. Because I have other things I wish to do. Let's see. Like, I kind of want to get some reacts in, y'all. I want to get back up on the react game, you know. And I always like to do them sort of at the end. It's just the best place for them, you know. I've done them at the start before. I've had streams where people come in and wanted to do some reacts, wanted me to actually like request for me to do some, and I did them. It's like, yeah, we'll do them to start off with. That was a good, I remember those streams too. I think I've had a couple like that where people had something specific they wanted me to react to, and that can be a lot of fun. And get a sip of coffee. I'm not gonna get a sip of coffee, y'all. It's a sip of Coke Zero, of course. It's very good. Let's see. Let's pull them over here. Let's see. Make it a little bit smaller. There's a way to do this where I can sort of have the reacts over actually off my screen. I can make, you know what, I'm gonna do this like today at some point. I'm gonna make this an OBS asset through a browser source, and that way all you get is like the actual video and you don't have to see all this stuff. I think I can do something like that, make it a little bit neater to do, and then I can have a lot more screen, like have all this took up with it, and then we can still see Noda. Sorry y'all, I'm trying to suppress a burp there. Oh, let me see what's going on Discord. Okay. Sorry, I hope that's not coming through on the stream, but oh, the burps are coming. Like, y'all know, these Coke Zeros are damnable, like fizzy lifting drinks over here trying to make me burp. Okay, here we go. Amaranth, this is old. That's something sponsored. Oh, what's this? Let me look at this. Oh fuck, turn it down. Oh, wait. I forgot when you mouse down, it goes to another one. Wearable robot. So this is, it lets wheelchair users walk, stand and walk. Okay, that's really cool. Okay. Gosh, I would be so scared wearing that thing though, because it didn't look that stable. But you know, this is early tech. This is early tech. Then that thing's gonna be so damn expensive too. Maybe like the insurance could help cover it. You know, I'm sure somebody with that's in a wheelchair probably has. Well, it's a lot easier to get different programs, you know, when you're disabled. So maybe that could help cover the cost of a lot of that stuff. That's what I would hope anyway. Otherwise, that's probably gonna be like a damn $1 million, y'all. Let's see. Let's do, yeah, so we'll just look at some of the stuff I normally look at, and then we can look at some daily dose. I just got to be careful that the stuff doesn't have music on it, because they'll mute the damn VODs, and it makes a lot of effort for me, like cutting the video for YouTube, you know, having to cut out stuff. And not knowing, because a lot of times, like, some stuff is okay, and then some stuff they'll get you for copyright on. You have to, it's a whole damn shit show. So dressing your age. Let's see. Saving her. Some of these are a little bit long. Let's see. It says why you're not losing fat in the areas you want. It's because you can't spot reduce fat, y'all. It comes off equally everywhere. You can't target it like that. That's why. So if like you have, like if you have trouble areas, like say you have love handle issues, right? Well, if you have those, that's a genetic predisposition to deposit fat there, and so it gets deposited first. So people are always like, well, when do the love handles come off? Well, it's like if you have them, then they're going to come off last because the fat was added there first to start with, and so it built up more there. I know a bit about this stuff, y'all. I have a little certification in fitness and nutrition through, gosh, what's it called? I have to look it up every time. Action. Yeah, so I'm certified through Action. It's just something I mess around with a bit. Let's see. Oh, we got a whisper. Everest. Oh my gosh, I can't say this name, y'all. Oh my god. Aerovirus. I'm butchering it. Sorry, girl. Says ice. Yep, I can't pronounce. I can't do it. We'll call her EI. She says cute tune. Oh, that's so sweet. Let me send her a whisper. Thank you. Actually, hee. There we go. Always with the hee-hees, y'all. Always with the hee-hee. Never not. Let me see. So, let's do this. What's it called? Daily dose. Yeah. Okay, daily dose. Let's see. They were absolutely traumatized. This is 1 day old. Okay, but I had one that I only got halfway through, right? I want to finish that one. Let me see. They were absolutely traumatized. It's this right here. Okay, this is where the one I got to. Let me make sure. Let's see. Where is? I got a feeling this is too loud. Yeah, let's turn this down like this.
If you remembered how to skip, despite not doing it in over 20 years.
Go for it.
She was trying to make an
I didn't see that as him remembering how to skip, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. It didn't look. Y'all, I know how to skip. Okay, your girl can skip. 2020, you know, skipping. 2020 skipping gold medalist, you know. I know how to do it, and that was not it. You know, that was not it.
Mystic video.
Oh yeah, throw the sand in the air, yeah. Oh my. Okay, get fucked. Y'all, they threw the sand right in this man's eyes. Like, what the hell? Come on.
Here she goes.
Damn. I hear a dog yap, and that's a little yappy ass dog.
So I guess drones and balloons aren't a good mix together.
Yeah, I can see this going badly. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Y'all, that should be OPSEC, should it not? Like, we don't want our foreign enemies to know about this, do we? Like, we don't want them to know that we can take out the drones with a mere fucking helium balloon. Like, that needs to be top secret, y'all. Delete this fucking video. Like, I will cut this out of my VOD. Y'all, this is, you know, this is OPSEC. And it's also genius, y'all. This is the way to fight drones, is with some balloons.
She went to go grab her blanket out of the washing machine, and it looked like this.
And I washed it today.
This guy jumped into a bunch of sea foam in Australia.
I still reacted, y'all. I still reacted. Technically, it's a philosophy bit, y'all, because the lack of a reaction is also a reaction, and I will debate anybody about that. I sure will. I'll pull right the fuck up, I will. Okay, what in the hell is that? I mean, did somebody squirt some bubble bath in the ocean and that caused this? Like,
Australia.
You're not supposed to put bubble bath in the ocean, y'all.
Oh, way to go! Let's go! Hey,
How does something like this even happen?
My goodness.
C'est quoi ça? Pourquoi il y a ça sur la route?
Yeah, so I mean, the cars are trying to mate. That's what they're doing there. That's all that is. It's very perverse. You hate to see mess like this. Ay, ay, ay.
Ouais, mais c'est chelou quand même. C'est quoi ça? Oh my God,
Okay, let me go back a second. Oh, he was very jealous. Yeah, that's how Chester looks sometimes when I'm petting Festus, because Festus is my outdoor cat.
They got the
She went to a thrift store and found the same exact gold and white dress that went viral a few years ago. Poor guy has the goofiest footprints.
Oh shit. Okay, well, at least the angle wasn't so bad. Like, he didn't go the way his feet kicked out from under him. Okay, yeah, so his butt is pretty close to the ground. This angle, you know, he's not breaking his tailbone. It's not like he was standing straight up and his feet slipped out from under him and he went bam like that. You know, so he didn't get hurt too bad here, because his butt's already really close to the ground and he kind of just flattens out. Could have been a lot worse though. Okay, that's me in the kitchen, y'all. Damn. I'm dangerous. Give me a pot and a pan. I'm fucking dangerous. A menace. Wait a second. I missed what happened to her. Oh, her teeth came out. Damn, y'all. I don't know what that... Y'all, does it say worse things about the cake or worse things about her her dentures? I don't know which way to go with it.
This truck driver has a custom truck that was designed to help him get in and out with his wheelchair.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, you see that a lot, you know, on vans and stuff. Like, I worked in healthcare and I saw many different nursing homes, and, you know, usually they'll have a van that they have a van, they have sometimes a couple of them, and they have a person that drives the van, and they're called transporters. And the vans that they have these things made onto them, you know. It's just an accessibility feature, you know, for folks with wheelchairs. And just kind of put, you know, just like that truck did, it sort of like just picks them up and puts them in there for you.
I was looking at a $100 bill the other day, and I never noticed how the hologram thingy can transition between the number 100 and a picture of a bell pretty flawlessly.
Yeah, yeah.
One of my subscribers recorded this amazing sunrise in the UK.
I didn't find that all that interesting, if I'm being honest. You know, I think sometimes people do in fact major in the minors, y'all. Not me. I never do it.
That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Okay, that was a good one. You know, we had half of it to do. Let's look at the comments, y'all. Wait a minute. Oh, they fucking make you do like... See, that's a mistake. Why would you do this? Like, where are the user experience people? YouTube, what the fuck you doing? You know, don't hide the comments just because you make the thing like a certain width. Maybe they're just way down here. Okay, that's what it is. They just push them way the hell down here. Okay. Well, I just learned something new. I was exploring, y'all. I figured it out. Yep. Pinned by Daily Dose. So thinking the bus driver is common in the UK. In Wales, we call the bus driver drive. So you do hear thanks drive and bye drive, but you don't hear drive by. If you hear that, fucking hit the deck. Hit the deck if you hear that, y'all. Okay, so Yang Young says we quote the bye driver video in Scotland all the time. I've seen people dress up for her as Halloween a few times. 454, I would have never thought that the dog looks like a mop. Is the one breed that... Okay, my brain got all twisted up. We'll start again. They said, so Dirt Boy 42 says, I never would have thought that the dog that looks like a mop is the one breed to be waterproof. And I noticed that. I remember watching that. We didn't see it in this part. I remember it from like last week. But yeah, the damn, I'll show you. Yeah, it's this bullshit right here. Yeah, I remember making a joke about it not being like non-absorbent or something. It definitely wasn't a brawny. I can't remember the joke I made, but it was something like that. Yada yada. Let's see. Maybe there's something else to watch. I do kettlebell swings, y'all. I did some yesterday. I did a 10-minute interval workout, and oh my gosh. Oh, it was brutal, y'all. My little heart got up to 180, y'all. It was between 180 and 185 when I got done. Like, that little thing was fucking ticking, y'all. But it's fun. I do them twice a week with the kettlebells like that. Kettlebell swing workout. Keeps me in pretty good shape. Let's see. I can't watch the music stuff. I get muted. Letterman having a hard time with Johnny Depp. Yeah, let's see. Let's look for some more Daily Dose. They were absolutely traumatized. This is the new one. Let me look on the channel because I want to kind of go in order a bit. I could sit here every day and do like 2 or 3 Daily Dose videos, and it would probably take me 5 years to do them all. Like, this boy be pumping out his content, y'all. This is the one. So okay, I should watch this one. We'll give it a little likey poo. Because why not? We're not evil.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. She just found out how nachos are made.
It makes one whole tortilla.
I just ate 20 tortillas.
Bless her heart. Wait a minute. She looked like she'd been working out. What happened?
I just ate 20 tortillas.
Oh, it's a cockroach on her shirt, y'all. Don't take that fucking thing home with you. I don't know how cockroaches do it, but they can have sex with themselves and have a baby, y'all. I swear to God they can. I don't know how it's done, but they managed to do it, I promise you.
Didn't even do anything, dude.
But you take one cockroach home with you, and in like a week you'll have about 5 million of them. Yep.
The high-pitched frequency from his bat somehow distorted this video footage.
He's like, oh yeah, look at me, look how strong I am, look how cool I am, and then you do that, you know. You'll never live that down. Everybody knows you fucked up. Oh damn, that thing's smacking its lips like me, y'all. My girlfriend told me, she said, you just be smacking your lips or something like that. She said, this girl just like smacking her lips. Like, shut your mouth. What's that say? My uncle really ran from the police on his horse. Well, I mean, that's a mistake. That's a huge damn mistake. Very foolish. Very. You think them boys in blue are gonna play games with you just because you're fucking around on a horse? No, they're not gonna think that's funny, and you're gonna get tased right on your butthole, you know, and maybe even probably your nutsack as well. Yeah, they're not playing.
This cat couldn't figure out why these things were on her face.
Oh my. Yeah, Kitty's getting rid of them for her.
No, those are stuck on.
But they don't have to be. And Kitty knows it. Kitty can get them off of there. Let Kitty cook. Just let Kitty cook and Kitty will take care of it for you.
Those are stuck on. Those are stuck on.
These two Uber drivers got in a fight and started throwing water at each other.
My cat was laying on me the other day, and he likes to come in here like middle of the day or something, and he'll get up on the bed, and I'll lay on the bed and I'll let him get up there on me, and I'll pet him. Chester. And I had on like a little jacket or something, a little pullover, and it's got like a little metal part with the where the strings used to come out of it, but like I guess the string came out in the washing machine or the dryer at some point. And but there's like, so this little metal eye loop or eyelet or whatever you want to call it, and he started trying to get that. And he just kept at it. I said, Chester, you're gonna break your fucking teeth out. That's metal. Do you think he cared over there with his 2 brain cells? No, he did not give one single fuck, y'all. He didn't. That's why I always say, you know, maybe if I only had 2 brain cells, you know what? Don't y'all start. I know there's probably a lot of y'all that probably think that's all I got anyway, damn it. But I have more than that, okay? I don't know how many more than 2 I have. It may not be a significant amount more, but, you know, it's probably more than 2. Probably. But I said, you know, maybe if I only had 2 brain cells like my cats, maybe I wouldn't worry about stuff as much. I don't worry too much, to be honest, though. Okay, he's having a hell of a time. I don't even know what was going on there. Are they they're throwing shit at each other, y'all. This is road rage. Yeah, they're throwing drinks and stuff at each other at a stoplight, it looks like. What the fuck? What in the hell do they think they're doing? Oh my gosh. Now that's funny. You know that's a dad down there throwing that baby. Yep.
It was a hot day.
I knew it, y'all. I can detect dad energy from a mile away, y'all. Even all across the damn internet, country to country, worldwide. I got them instincts, y'all.
Pool after delivering their package.
Okay. Okay, UPS man, you do the thing.
For some weird reason, this guy went to
That was a pretty good dive, y'all. Every time I try to dive, like something happens and I go belly to water. I kind of wind up doing a belly buster every single time. Your girl can't dive worth a fuck.
To a restaurant and wrote this on the table using mayonnaise.
It's a commitment issue, y'all. It's a damn... What it is I don't fully commit, and that happens, I think, is what it is. I haven't been swimming in a while. I need to go. I'd like to go to the beach. It is coming up. That weather is coming up, y'all, so I'm looking forward to it. Maybe this year. I hadn't been in a couple years. I need to get out there, y'all. Need to break out the bikini.
Oh, Picasso.
Read books. Well, he wrote that on a table with mayonnaise. Maybe he's the one that needs to read the book, y'all. I don't know. I mean, boy, honestly, that's about all I can say about it. That's about as far as I can go with that.
This dog might actually be...
Somebody's got to clean that up, y'all, and that's gonna be a damn mess. That's just gonna smear everywhere because it's oil. You know. Oh my God, what the fuck? Look at this dog. That, you know, I'm gonna say right now, let me pet that dog. That does not spring to mind. This thing looks like a fucking creature of pure evil, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, this is not what you want to see. Okay.
evil.
Wait, let me hear what Daily Dose said about
this
it.
dog might actually be evil.
Yeah, it is. What do you mean might? You know, mites grow on chickens' asses, y'all. This thing is pure fucking evil. This thing is predicted in Dante's Inferno, y'all. I can tell you that right now. This is the type of beast you would probably find in the 7th layer of hell, or the 7th level, rather.
So, what exact muscle group is this machine used for?
Yeah, nothing. That's doing fuck nothing, y'all, except shaking this boy's brain up. That's all it's doing. And if you're on this machine, like if you pick this machine, I can tell you already that you don't need your brain shooken up anymore. Because if you think this is useful, you need to rethink it.
This little baby alligator was testing out
I mean, it's not teaching you how to surf. It's not teaching you how to do anything useful, y'all. Don't do it. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's a little crocodile. Y'all, I learned the other day the difference between crocodiles and alligators, and I can't remember what the difference is, so. Ay. Ay, ay, ay. But I know that one of them has long legs and kind of walks more upright, but I think maybe it's the crocodile that does that. And the alligator kind of like goes around on its belly a little bit more. Maybe y'all know. I don't know. It's something like that. But this thing's fucking cute as hell, y'all. Oh my god. And he's doing his little death roll. That's what they do. Y'all, I've seen them before. Like, they'll grab another alligator like that, and they'll go rolling in the water and twist their leg off. It's fucking terrible, y'all. It's like nightmare fuel.
Do you want some tortilla chips? Are you okay?
So, I guess the police are disguising themselves as taxi drivers now.
Yeah, I mean, that's fucked up. That's really fucked up. You know, these cops are out here, you know, they're very... Let me get a sip of Coke. Some of these boys in blue are very shady and underhanded. They really are kind of an underhanded sort sometimes. My cousin is a cop, though. He's very good. And when he sees bullshit, he calls it out, y'all. He's a good guy.
This pizza delivery guy realized that he gave pizza to the wrong house and came running back.
Hey, that's the wrong stuff! I need that back! I need my pizza! Come on, please! Right address, wrong place!
Imagine seeing this when you walk into the
Okay,
hotel.
I mean, look, I respect it, y'all. He wanted his pizza back, you know. And when you got a hankering for pizza, you got a hankering. Ain't much you can do about it. So he's out there begging. You know, that's not shameful, y'all. It is pizza, and pizza is worth begging for at times.
A room in Las Vegas.
This genuinely makes no sense at all.
What the hell is that?
Illusion is this? It's so far
Oh,
away.
that's that big thing, yeah, out there in Las Vegas that you see. That's really cool.
That doesn't make any sense. Huh?
I need to get one of those to go in front of my house, y'all. That'd be neat. Oh my God, somebody saved the little dog. He said fell in the fucking ice, y'all. Look at this. Somebody better help him. Oh wait, it's not a dog, is it? Well, it is a water dog. I thought it was a little pit bull. Well, pit bulls aren't little typically unless they're puppies, but I thought it was a doggy. And I thought it might have been a pit bull, but this looks to be some kind of seal. It's definitely not an otter. It's a water dog. Hell, maybe it is an otter. Actually, that is an otter. Okay. That's definitely an otter. They're so cute. They're very... Look at that. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, you can't really... Let me see this one again. Whoa. Yeah, see, even cows don't be playing around, y'all. I don't think that's a bull. I think that's just a cow. Unless they took the horns off of it, but that thing ain't playing around.
He was trying to attack.
You gotta be careful with stuff like that. Let me get a sip of Coke, y'all. Let me close this. Okay, y'all. I do believe we got to a good place to stop for today. We're just a smidge over 4 hours. And we had a lot of fun today. A lot of fun, a lot of chatting, a lot of yappings. I think we started, let me try to remember. I like to kind of recap a little bit as I wind this down. How did this all start out today? So yeah, we did a bit of, we got by the cathedral. We changed our transmog. That's a big deal. Oh my gosh, y'all, we did the trial of style as well for the first time. We didn't win, but we did participate. So, that's good for me. That's something. I hadn't planned it out. You have to kind of think, like, I guess you kind of need to know what season of, you need to have like different season transmogs, because it was saying like, now I don't know for a fact, but it was like winter clothing transmog. So you probably need winter, summer, fall, spring transmogs. So I need to come up, most of mine are kind of themed like that. But I didn't have any ready to go just right off the fly for the thing. But let me get another sip of Coke here. But we got out to Undermine. We got a bunch of dailies done. We got the main quest done. We got some achievements. We fucking killed Gallywix as promised. His days were numbered, as is everybody's. But his came a little bit sooner than a lot of other people. So, because we did, in fact, murder him, y'all. We did. So, but yeah. I just want to thank everybody for coming out and chatting with me today. I really appreciate it. I don't think I'm going to try to call everybody by name today. I don't think I have the neurons left. But I do appreciate all of you. And I appreciate you talking with me and having a good time. I appreciate everybody that lurked. Even if you didn't say anything, I certainly appreciate you being there. And everybody that will watch the VODs, I appreciate all of y'all. And I appreciate all the support I get. Tomorrow, I will be live again at 10 a.m. sharp, like clockwork. You can set your alarms by me, y'all. I will be live at 10 a.m. on the dot. You can count on it. And I'll be back with WoW again. Let me see if I can think what we'll be doing tomorrow. We'll probably do some more of the raid, come back through and do a couple of few wings of it. I don't know, but whatever we do, y'all, we will. Oh, I said I was going to do a TRP bingo, so I'm going to actually do it, y'all, so look forward to that. I'm going to set up the board today after the stream at some point, work on that, get a new card made up. Because I don't want to use the same stuff I've been using. That's kind of cheap. Also, let's see. Right, I guess the last thing I would say is that I just hope that y'all have a really good rest of your day. And that whatever you find yourselves doing, I hope you take joy in it. I really do. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.